Yo. And then smiling with the Tuesday. What's good, everybody? We up in here. Welcome back. It's a Wednesday, and we appreciate y'all for hanging out with us again, man. Let's go. Let me turn up a little bit, man. I was running a little bit late, getting ridicule from the squad. A lot of ridicule coming my way early. Seems that happens when somebody is back. We ain't gonna say no names. Let's get it though, man. We're gonna talk about, we're coming off of Valentine's Day right now. We just finished Valentine's Day. So for me, I was like, let's just get right to the other side of Valentine's Day. Let's talk about getting over heartbreaks. You dig? So we're gonna get to that tonight. Plus, a bunch of other topics, man. We'll get to all of that. You dig what I'm saying? So y'all tap in with us, man. Hit the thumbs up button, get in the comments. Let's get it popping tonight. On a Wednesday night, football season is over, so we ain't got to worry about that right now. We in full basketball season. There's no baseball, so kick it with no strings, man. You know what I'm saying? It's our season right now officially. You dig? Let's get the beautiful people of the show. We got the with the slick back hair tonight. You dig what I'm saying? Giving the full vibe. I runs wild, aka Cousin Torian. What it do?
What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. I am happy to be here. I am revived and I am looking to talk my ish. So let's go.
You dig? We are tonight heavy. You dig? We got LJ back in the city. You know what I'm saying? Back in the H. What up?
What's good, y'all? Back with the vibes that you need. Sideburns are present per usual. Let's chop it up and let's kick it.
Did he say the sideburns are present?
Sideburns are in the building. Yes.
Hilarious. Let's get it, man. Of course, you know what I'm saying? We already heard the lighter for the night. Y'all missed it, but we heard it on the show. Naomi in the building, man, lighting up. You dig? Nays Touch Jewelry. What's up?
Hey y'all, happy No Strings Day. Boy, took too long. I had already started. I didn't lit up. So y'all know if you finna smoke with me and have a great conversation, a good night, go ahead and do that. And let's get to it.
Thanks.
I make them do it. Let's do it, man. You dig what I'm saying? And the elder statesman of the show. I'm kidding.
You got Amber fucked up.
Let me make sure we give a shout out. She was missing. She had a huge day in her life with her youngest son. So shout out to him. You dig what I'm saying? Miss Parker is up in here. What up, Miss Parker?
Hi. Why would you do that? It really
Well,
getting on
It's Mrs.
I told you
Parker.
when my nose was red from my sinuses. Get me off of here.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right. Jesus. Okay. Well, that's Amber, everybody.
It's Miss Parker to you.
Exactly.
We up in here tonight, man. Let's get to it, man. We gonna have a good time tonight. Y'all make sure I put the I gotta put up y'all can hit us up, man. Definitely you can jump in here and hit us up if you want to send a something for the show, man. We got to put the Cash App link in there. So if you want to hit us up over there, of course, you can send a super chat as well. You dig what I'm saying? We do appreciate that. Somebody told me, why don't you be promoting it? I be forgetting, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'll make sure to get it up in there in just a second. Also, check us out on social media, man. Hit us up on our IG. No strings.
No strings.
Correct. And now you can rock with us up over there on TikTok as well. What's the TikTok, Torin?
It is No Strings Pod. Again, it's No Strings Pod. Make sure y'all follow us. Got 2 videos up.
Right. Follow us over there for the TikTok shenanigans. You dig? And of course, if you listen to us in the audio form, we definitely appreciate that. Whether it's iTunes, Spotify, wherever it is that you listen to your podcast, man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us on there. All right, I think that's taking care of all the business. So let's get to some foolishness now. All right, so we post Super Bowl, post Valentine's Day. First question I had before we get into the whole situation of heartbreaks, right? What was that? Jesus, was we okay?
Like it's okay. She's fine.
Oh, okay, I thought it was horrible.
Like those are happy squills.
Oh, hostage. Is it okay? Just hypothetically speaking, we just passed 2/14, which is Valentine's Day. Let's say your significant other tells you, you know, let's start with Amber because she's still a newlywed. If your man says, hey, you know, the way my check is falling right now, let's just do, you know, I know you like Valentine's Day. Let's just go ahead and do it, you know, that following weekend when I get paid Friday. Is that still, are we good with that? Are we cool?
Yeah.
Okay, we go. That's growth from you, Amber. I like to hear that.
Mm-mm. Don't. Now
Tori,
it'd be different if we wasn't married,
okay, break that down.
because otherwise I would probably think I was the side chick because he really taking his wife out on Valentine's Day.
Right.
So he just,
That is a good point.
Yeah.
you're not even gonna trust the brother that he just ain't really got it right now.
Because you could do something that don't have money. You know, you can make me a ramen bowl. You know, a package of ramen noodles is like what? I don't know, $1.
But what if that ain't what he want to do though? What if he wants
You
to?
gotta do what you gotta stay within your price range.
And he is, and he's gonna do that on Friday.
No, I'm not a side chick. Friday is
Okay, what if he stayed with you the whole day still?
Yeah, no, that wouldn't work for me.
Oh damn.
What if he went and got you the McDonald's Offset and Cardi B meal?
That's exactly what he could have did though, if that was the case. That's why they came out with that bitch.
No, I'm telling him
make
to
you
take
happy.
this shit back to the stove.
It's to me, it's like without that kids, I guess.
Okay. Let's go to somebody materialistic. Torian.
Wow.
Let's get right to it. Your brother's like, yo, I want to do something, Torian, but the way my check falling right now and the way my rent was set up, this, you know, February is a short month. Let's go ahead and get something going Friday when I get this check.
I'm cussing him the fuck out.
Oh wow.
Cause why you ain't saved this money? You knew this day was coming up. You need to be more responsible. Like, what's going on? Like, what kind of conversation do we need to have?
Whoa.
Or do I need to pay for it? You just pay me back Friday.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Hey, back.
Hey, Jazz. It depends on the situation. This is like somebody I'm just talking to. This is a boyfriend.
I don't know. You call it. What's the break down the two different scenarios for us?
If it's like boyfriend, then it probably would be okay. If it's just somebody I'm talking to, I'm looking up and down. Because why you ain't save up for this day? Because I'm already saving up. You know, at least had like 100 on me just in case. You know. You know, I ain't that much materialistic. You know, I'm happy with the small things in life. You know, little flowers. You know, because I don't get flowers a lot, so I just bought myself some flowers yesterday, actually. So, you know,
Yeah, you should.
Right, treat myself, and I went and got me some Starbucks. You know, made myself some breakfast. You know, that's all you got to really do. That ain't too hard. So if he's talking about some, that sounds like an excuse to me. Sound like you weren't prepared. Sound like you don't really love me. You ain't really messing with me.
That's what it sounds
So
like.
what's going on? Do I need to break those two and go hit up my boyfriend number 2?
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, now she got a boyfriend number 2. Look, because I was gonna ask, okay, so how would you feel if you like got something for your boyfriend for Valentine's Day? And like you didn't, because you are kind of like a gift giver, Torian. I think that's like something that you do like to do. Like, so what if you get with a partner that's not really his love language, like gifts aren't. Like he didn't even think like, oh shit, how would you feel? Would it be like a done deal? Would it be an issue?
It just depends. If we already had conversations and I knew he wasn't a big gift giver, then I wouldn't have a problem with it. But I probably wouldn't give no gift to him if I knew he wasn't that type to like reciprocate it. Or sometimes it depends.
Dang, but you are the type to give gifts, so now you're just gonna not gonna give your boyfriend stuff, even though you might want to. Like,
see, I'm a little petty too at that, so I'll probably give him one thing, and if he don't give me nothing, then I'm gonna keep the rest of the stuff for me.
Oh Lord.
And if he gave me something, I'm like, oh, I got some more stuff for you, surprise. But my initial thing was to give one thing and test the waters. And if it's not reciprocated, then I'm gonna feel the type of way. I'm like, this nigga don't love me. I'm gonna call my friends talk shit. I'm like, homie, this nigga ain't give me shit. But we've been together for
I'm like, and Valentine's Day is just like the other day. I'm like, it's just a fake holiday.
Look, I'm gonna hang up. I'm like, I gotta call somebody else who's gonna be
No,
mad.
look, that's how you always gotta do it.
I'm like, Tiara, we the dump
I be speaking too much sense for Torian. He be like, no, I want to hear that fucking ratchet shit.
Bro, let me call you back.
I want to yeah, calm me down, make me angrier. Calm me down.
Jump in, Lionel. How would you feel, man, if you're sitting, your significant other want to do something for you, and your lady's like, yo, let's just do it on Friday because I got to get this money right.
I was just thinking we can just do something on Friday. It doesn't even have to be like backdoor Valentines. Like it doesn't have to be a makeup thing. Like that's, I don't know. I'm starting to feel weird about Valentine's because like, what the fuck even is it? Like, why is it here?
Oh, it's made up.
No, exactly. Like, so it's not even that big of a deal. It's like, hopefully you come like this in general. That's important to me. Like, hopefully you think enough about me, like in general, like on a regular basis. To like give me shit or like take me out or some shit. It doesn't have to be like.
I'm about to call 911.
I'm gonna call 911. I want fucking nose. Get on my face.
Because
Get your nose on my camera. Get your nose on my screen. Stay in your square. And that's what I was saying. My baby's fine. Okay, she's exercising her vocal cords and she's getting comfortable with her voice. So back to what I was saying. Anyway,
she is the ocean. Okay,
no,
leave her be.
No, but yeah, it's not a big deal. I totally wouldn't even think twice. Like, ultimately, I'm gonna be like, oh, well, we can just go do this anyway. Well, I got it. Well, let's do this.
Right. You wouldn't try. All right, so listen, y'all. Okay, my bad. Naomi was jumping in. What would you do, Naomi? Your dude is like, yo, listen, because again, in this, we're assuming that you're someone who kind of likes Valentine's Day. Maybe you're not super gung ho about it, but you enjoy it. You were expecting something, and he like, yo,
I think
you didn't want to get that payday loan.
I would definitely just want to have a conversation because I feel like you don't have to go over the top if you obviously don't got it like that. Like it doesn't have to be a big thing. Like just to be someone's Valentine, like you could just pick up their favorite bar of chocolate. Like literally, like it doesn't have to be over $10 if you only got $10. If you only have $10, like you can, there's literally cheap options. Okay. So like I wouldn't be with somebody honestly that would have to wait until next Friday to do like a little something for me. Like I get it if you wanted to plan something big, but you could do it'd be teddy bears at Walmart for $5-10. Okay, you could get
he waiting for the sale. That's what I mean.
Do you really want a teddy bear though?
Would I appreciate a teddy bear? I definitely would appreciate a teddy bear and a bar of chocolate and some flowers or just flowers. Like, and you can find some flowers $15 and under. You can buy some little flowers. I'm like, so yeah, but I'm not really somebody that really cares about gifts, But like, I'll appreciate some flowers and some weed flowers. Those are always a good gift.
But that's what I'm saying. No, he got to wait till Friday to get the flowers. Wait till Friday.
But I mean, honestly, I don't got time for people who got to wait till Friday.
Oh, so you with Torian? And
I mean, no, I'm just like, no, that's just definitely not an energy I'm trying to even have to entertain anymore. Because I remember when life was that for sure, but I'm not there anymore. And yeah, I'm not trying to be dragged back there, not even for a relationship.
Y'all jump in the chat and let me know, man. What would y'all do if your significant other on Valentine's Day was like, hey, really, real talk, I ain't got it right now. My check come Friday. Let's get some, I got some planned for Friday. What would y'all do? Let me know in the chat, man. We'll read some of those if y'all get in there with that, man. Is that cool? Is that suspect to y'all? Is it a deal breaker? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's a Listen, man, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. Little financial issues, you dig? Let me go ahead and get this money together, Amber, and I got you. Come Friday.
No.
It's a short month, man. The way the month fell, I had to
You
go
know
and pay.
exactly what month it is because it's my birthday month. Thank you.
Jesus. See, so now you want to double up on gifts this month anyway.
Birthday, Valentine's Day. That is 2 separate days.
That's what he
Yeah.
said. Wait, when your birthday?
Yeah, that's like, hold on. When is your birthday?
February 5th.
Okay, yeah, that's a
Oh,
quick
that's on
turnaround.
time.
You have enough time to get your Valentine's plans together.
You can't even have 2 checks with that between those dates.
That's
So
what I'm
that
saying.
is kind
But,
of
you
double.
but the people I deal with don't be living check to check.
Ooh, tell
Ooh,
him, man.
That's right. I'm
So
trying to get like
I
you.
don't have to worry about that.
Tell him,
Definitely
Amber.
should get like you.
You dealing
No,
with
but that's
checks?
what I'm saying.
I thought
And
you
then
was
Amber
like that
did
already.
Amber did make a good point though, like, because if you don't see your dude on Valentine's Day, is that really your boo?
What if he at work trying to get this money for Friday?
If you know for a fact he at work,
Nope.
Unless
does he
he
work
really
at
at
night
work.
shift? Like, does he be working nights all the time? I don't know. That's just a question I pose.
Yeah.
Jasmine
I know
said
some
she
that
might
want
be
to
a
work
little upset.
Friday.
Jasmine
It
said I
don't.
might be a little upset about the unpreparedness. That's unattractive. Damn, it's unattractive.
They got flowers at Walmart for $7.98.
No, like it be all up in your face. For real. Like, cause
I
like
you walk
you
in
can
there.
at least
At Target
like
too.
I don't give a
Walk
fuck.
in.
Kroger.
Hold on,
So I got
no.
my
Y'all are
flowers.
making this
Kroger,
sound.
H-E-B, Family
Y'all are making
Dollar.
this sound very easy though. Like you can just roll up
It
in here
is.
with some
It
$2
is.
flowers and it's fine. Stop that.
Oh look, we showing off our flowers.
Yeah, that's why I got myself.
Wait, I want to get mine.
You see? Hold on. So y'all are saying so clearly that day was important because y'all are happy about these flowers.
Look at my roses.
So Valentine's Day definitely was important to everybody.
Yeah, but
mean,
I
it's
actually get
important to-
flowers in my house on a weekly basis. So
And I
I'm
want to
actually happy
start
this
doing
happy
that,
about
actually.
flowers all the time.
You know, we normally like do something like special, but this year, like we literally just moved this past weekend, so we were just and Tamara just started her new job like at a spot. So we literally made a lasagna together and watched a bunch of YouTube videos, put the kids to sleep, and had some good cocktails. It was just a phenomenal night. Like and then like I said, this is the first year where I feel like hold the fuck up. Like who says that I have to give y'all my money this like right now? Like why do I gotta break this bread for you? It feels like bitch the way they're putting it in my face like they want the bag right now. And I'm like, hold on, why? Like, and what is Valentine's Day? What the fuck? So I was just rebellious yesterday, and like I'm not breaking any bread to y'all. I don't know why my
Disclosure,
But you're asking the right questions.
I was totally rebellious yesterday.
at this point in my life and in my relationship, I go every other year with Valentine's Day. So every other year is something a little bit kind of extravagant, you know what I'm saying? One year, the next year, we keeping it kind of just local, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it kind of basic. So I kind of alternate because shit, I got kids, I got college to save up for, all kinds of stuff. Shit.
Right, that's good.
I got time for all that. Every other year, shit, alternate. What? I gotta save this money up, Amber, and plus I don't know how I'm gonna get paid. Shit, I gotta.
Well, we did our Valentine's Day on Monday because I don't like being around a bunch of people. So I didn't want to go nowhere Tuesday. So we went to a nice restaurant, ate, and came home and watched 2020 because that's what I like to do.
Like the news.
It's about murders.
Okay.
No, it was the news. Old people
That's
shit.
what the news is about, too.
I only watch the murder episodes. I don't really.
That's crazy.
All right.
What?
Why would you watch stuff like that?
Here
I
tonight.
did not
It'd be
think
interesting. It'd be interesting. Them 2020s be good.
I can only imagine. I can see you like, oh.
No, because the commercials, I will always see the commercials, and the commercials definitely do be seeming good.
It'd be
Okay.
good. Just try it. It's
I
on
wonder what
Hulu.
happened with this story, but no, I ain't got time to be watching commercials. I probably could watch it on YouTube TV though.
I know. Shout out to YouTube TV.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
hear
my
that
shit.
YouTube. This is a plug.
Y'all all go out in groups stuff still, right? Y'all all
What'd
hang
you
out
say?
in groups, right? I know Torian and Naomi and Lionel, y'all get all together, right?
Right,
From time to time. I'm not saying like every day, but I'm saying like y'all have gone out in a group before, right?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are my real friends.
So and Amber, I know that you've hung
That's
out in
actually
groups
like
before, you know. No, but see, the
huh?
reason I'm asking the question though is, what would y'all do if somebody in the group, you know, y'all went out, ate, now they bringing these checks around, and one of y'all just decides to go into the car.
Ain't nobody doing that.
You
I've
did
had
something.
that happen with like family. I've had like my uncle do that before, and I'm like, what the?
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, wait, is he
No,
coming
that
back?
was crazy.
This that Tubi
I
commercial?
know I'm not driving.
There's Tubi going on here.
Shout out to Tubi too. I love Tubi.
Okay.
That
Oh,
would just be super weird. Like, just because, of course, like, it wouldn't be an issue if, like, you just needed me to pay for your meal. Like, so it would just be interesting if you just decided to, like, oh, let me just dip off.
It'll be interesting for you to even come. Like you should have stayed your ass at home.
and I already told you, I already had that happen to me. Well, not
Really?
they didn't leave the table, but it came time to pay, and they like, they was trying to swipe their cards, and shit was not going. We're like, you know, you don't got no money. Like, why'd you just pay us like this?
Why you even come?
And me and my friend had to like separate their stuff. We had like split their check.
Mm.
And it
No,
was
I've had that happen with
she was just ordering shit. I'm like, why you order all this? And you knew you
Oh.
had no money. Like, that's crazy.
I've had that happen,
Now,
but it was
that
one of my
is-
uncles. It was literally one of my uncles, and he was ordering like oysters and like the shrimp platter, and then he just like left, and I was like, "Is he coming back?" He totally did not come back. I was like, "Okay, wait, okay."
Oh, I have never in my life ever.
No,
I do
never.
want to dine and
All right, well,
dash
hold on, I
though, but
gotta-
not with my friends though. Like,
I've done and dashed before. Oh, with the podcast, we've done and dashed together before. Do you remember that, Roy? But it
Roy?
wasn't like, on the
He didn't
scandalous.
incriminated you.
But it wasn't like,
that's incriminated you. You like,
It
whatever.
wasn't, they weren't being scandalous though. Like they just never came to like get our money. So it was like, okay. Like we were literally waiting for the ticket. She never came back.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Look, we were going up there looking for her. We were trying to pay her.
No, that don't sound right. It sound like y'all dine and dash.
Nah, real. You know what happened? You know what happened? I forgot about that, Lionel. That's real talk.
Right, me too. And so we just brought this up.
We
But
were
no, yeah,
all
she just
literally
disappeared. So I was like, okay.
we were trying to pay this person, and they didn't want the money. It was the craziest thing of all time.
No,
Mm.
that was my
I'm
first
trying
and
to see
only
it.
time at that place too.
Yeah, that was crazy. Okay, but here goes. This went viral because this
Hey,
actually
Tierra.
happened to somebody. Let me
What's up,
pull this up.
Stanley?
Tierra in here, Michael Mitchell in here.
Michael.
Okay, let's play this real quick. Here goes some foolishness. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Here we go.
One scoop of rice. Yeah, one scoop of rice and one scoop of rice. He didn't even give me many vegetables.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Y'all don't even know what y'all talking about. Let's go back and see how much rice I had.
I mean, unless they send a whole bunch of rice.
Right.
Right.
You guys beat me up before?
Yeah, I have. That's why
Because I did not eat the food. Right here.
This is on camera. This is on camera. You acting like that.
You dig? They was look.
Yeah,
It was lit. Then they made them. They locked their ass up in there.
somebody said I didn't even get that many vegetables.
It was probably them.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm a little old, I'm an older man now. I'm not, if somebody do that, I'm like, yo, I'll just pay for it. But somebody got to see me with some hands after this, though. The hell?
Nah, for real.
I will just never like interact with you again. I'm like, that was stressful for no reason.
Although in my younger days, though, we had a code, me and the homies. If one of us go to the bathroom and don't come back, that's the sign that we're not paying for this.
So you was a thief.
No, ma'am. Yeah, I participated. I didn't think it was a code.
I just knew the code.
I knew the code.
That's so stressful for real. You better order 2 green beans if you have to. Like, I'll just have 2 green beans on the side.
I'll
Like,
just have
don't
ice
play
water.
that role.
I'll just have some
Sierra,
ice
they didn't
water.
get no
Right,
vegetables.
just have a water and have good conversation.
You can get full off water. Just keep drinking.
You can get as many refills as you need and fresh ice. But like I feel like that's a stressful situation for no reason. Like, don't even do that for real.
But that night you talking about though, Lionel, was wild because we were like, it was poor service the whole night. That's what was crazy.
Right.
It was bad service. And then we were sitting there and we was like, we had been talking for like 20 minutes after eating, and we were like, what the hell is she at with this bill?
Mhm.
So we all got up and went to stand by where they were like, we're standing there waiting like for like 15 minutes, like, and we're like, you know what? Why the hell are we standing here trying to pay these people? You know what I'm saying? Like
shitty service at that. Exactly.
yeah, like no one's approaching us, asking us anything. Our table's still dirty. They didn't even come back to the table and say
Like,
where
what
they
was she up to? Did she quit? Like on the spot?
yeah, we were like, you know what? Let's just leave.
It was kind of like, you know, when you didn't want to give me gas money.
Okay, so Amber harassed me for gas money. So let me tell you what happened.
Oh boy.
Now, first of all, I wasn't the only person in the car. It was like 6 people in this damn car. Now, why it came down on me that I have to be the one to give gas money, I don't know, Torian, right? But I was the one
I
ended
know
up
you got it.
filling this damn tank up, right? Nobody else putting nothing on it. Matter of fact, I had to pay and pump. It's 6 grown people or 5 other grown people in the car.
Them was your friends,
I got out, paid for the gas and pumped.
but they was your friends. They was your friends. You take that up with them. If y'all wanted to ride, somebody was gone.
Some cold-blooded ish, man. Some cold-blooded ish. Okay, let's go here, man. Everybody's here for this right now tonight, man. Shout out to the chat. Everybody in the chat, let me know. Do you remember, not your most recent, but do you remember your first, or maybe your most recent is your first, but do you remember your first heartbreak? Like that first time that something happened and made you go home and listen to Mary J. Blige all night. You was in there. You was in there all night.
I wasn't listening to no Mary J.
What's your go-to song for heartbreak, Amber?
Like some little Boosie or something.
Oh damn!
Oh my goodness.
See, you aggressive. I like to spit my feelings. I remember I was tank. I was walking too from class. No, it was at night. I was walking from the stove. I can't make you love me. I was in my feelings. I'm like, I can't make you love me.
Oh my
God. I was in my feelings.
Keisha Cole is my go-to heartbreak artist. Like I feel like you could listen to Keisha Cole's first 2 albums, okay, and you're gonna come out brighter on the other side of it. Okay? That shit will help you through.
She makes really good heartbreak music. Shout out to Keisha. People got mad at her when she started making like happy songs. Folks was like, we don't want to hear this from you.
Everybody always mad when you start making happy songs because the best songs come from heartbreak.
Ooh,
oh my God. My friend was literally just saying that when we were talking about it earlier. So Drake is your favorite heartbreak artist. Okay. And I feel like that's how a lot of people feel.
I go to Drake too. I go to Drake, Summer Walker, now Little Tank.
Not you just got your heart, bro.
Yeah.
Like, wait, she just dropped.
Yeah, I remember my first heartbreak. Y'all want to know what it was?
Yes,
what happened?
please.
So this fool got one of my friends pregnant too.
Oh, wow.
You said
okay,
2?
but was it an accident though? Or was it an accident? What happened? We don't know what happened.
Were you pregnant at the same time?
No, did you
no
say
accident.
2 at the end of that?
What?
Did you say 2 at the end
We
of that?
were pregnant at the same time.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, by the same nigga?
Our kids are 6 months apart.
Wow.
Oh wow, not the ghetto twins.
The ghetto twins.
They're the double mint twins.
Yeah.
Hold on. So hold on.
And I had, okay, so everybody know I had my son and I was
When you were
in
young.
high school. So imagine me having to see this girl every day.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, that's stressful. That is heartbreaking.
And it was my first, he was my first boyfriend, my first everything.
Oh.
And I was raised by my daddy and he didn't make it no better. I wanted to punch him, but it's my daddy. I love him.
You said, you know what? Being fast.
Mm-hmm. You and your best friend.
Your
Right.
daddy.
He wasn't my best friend after that.
I know, but y'all was being fast together before that.
I ain't talked to her since. And he ended up marrying her too. So we had to
Wow.
co-parent. Well, he married her because
I was about to say, you still haven't talked
no,
to her?
she got the seconds because I didn't want him no more. I knew what she was getting. She wasn't getting shit. Okay.
Wait, are they still married?
No.
Oh.
Wow, this is too much.
I know. I'm telling you, I could write a book. I could have a Lifetime movie about my life, like all kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So what did you hold on, Amber? So what did you do to make him go running into the arms of your best friend?
Roy ain't shit.
It wasn't more like he ran to her arms, he ran in between her legs. So she was a hoe.
First they were talking because I'm sure that she was giving him some advice because you were probably being mean to the young man. And she was just probably there for him, you know.
I'm married, honey. So.
Oh, okay. You in the chat. You looking for the chat validation. I see you. Okay.
Shut up.
There goes.
I'll log right on off because I will. But anyway, let me just say this, Nate. You look so pretty tonight.
Thank you. Oh, I did not know that's where that was gonna go.
I didn't think I was just staring at you, but you look really pretty tonight.
Thank you. I can never tell what anybody is looking at. So I don't know.
So anyone else somebody got a worse one than me, please?
I do well with heartbreak because I always know my vibe. Like knowing my vibe helps me to always be able to pick myself up. So it's like not to say that it doesn't happen. Like even in my own relationship I'm in, it's like my heart gets broken randomly at random times. Like it happens. But then like I don't even listen to sad music in those moments. Like I listen to my favorite shit. Like I'll be saying all the time, like sing, dance, like anything to raise your frequency. That's what I'll be doing in my workout, paint, so that I don't have to be like in that vibration because that's what shit can reach you. Like when you're low, that's what they want you. Like they want you heartbroken out here, hurt, looking crazy. So like I get back to my vibe. I maintain my vibe. Sometimes like people be like, "Hold on, like shouldn't you be hurt?" Like, wait, why are you like? Absolutely not. Like I'm great. Like pick yourself up by the bootstraps and like recognize like you are still you. Like you are all you have. Although the first time I had my heart broke, I was like moving. It was my first girlfriend. I was in like 6th grade, and we were moving like neighborhoods, and I was listening to Avant in the car like that. I only got 4 minutes, and I was just like, and I'm never gonna see her again. It was so like sad. I was actually crying in the car.
Oh, that's cute.
But besides that, like, yeah, I really just pick myself up. I'm like, okay, well, this shit sucks. Next, like, I'm just always thinking next vibe, you know?
I'm the same way, but I listen to like, I'm saved now. I am not the same person.
Well, thank God.
Praise the God. Praise the Lord.
Praise God.
Oh, don't get it twisted though. I'm an R&B nigga. So when shit go bad, I'm turning on R&B. I'm talking
that nigga
old
rain spinning.
Oh, nigga, I'm out there. Shit, I'm singing all that. And then once I listen, unlike Amber, I don't go straight to turn up. I work my way up. I gotta work my way up to get to 0. I hate you, bitch. That take a, I gotta be about an hour in. Then finally, I turn the corner.
That's such a crucial place. To
I'm like that
along the healing process. The I hate you, bitch. That's a good gotta get through that shit.
I gotta get to that I hate you, bitch, though, right? Why you gotta put up my life?
Listen to the same shit I go around listen to.
Well, I don't know what's Jasmine. What's that? I don't know what song it is.
But you know
What did
what?
Jasmine
I
say?
also like my therapist and I were talking about like heartbreak a little bit, or just really my response to like feeling hurt because that's like I respond by like being guarded. Like once I can recognize that something's making me feel uncomfortable, then I'll just like put these guards up that make me feel perfectly fine. Like that's my response to being hurt is like just being okay. But that's really not even like the best thing according to my therapist. She's like, you need to actually acknowledge it and be there. Like you are hurt. And so just like,
No, I was about to say,
so now I
like,
just like say like, because it will either be like, okay, let me catch my vibe, or I'll literally just pop on your shit, like you got me fucked up. Instead, well,
I like that.
but now I go to a space where I can say like, this actually, I am hurt. Like that's the thing I recognized in the beginning when I got that advice. It was hard for me to say that. Like I couldn't even just tell my girl like I'm hurt by this. This actually hurt me, and here's what I need to not feel this way. Like so now that's where I'm at. I can say that, but then like I'll leave it there because how somebody responds to that is still up to them. And so then I'll just go catch my vibe right after that. But I have to communicate the fact that like I'm fucking hurt by this. But then I catch my vibe.
So can I play y'all something?
Sure.
Come on,
Okay.
Money Long.
Listen, this is the type of music I like.
You gotta be. Hold on. Be careful with the audio.
Now that's the type of music I'm listening to.
You
Because
ready for
I
war?
was at you in your shit.
You ready for war?
I like it. I like
Jesus
the sad
Christ.
music. Like I love to
Yeah.
just get in that energy and just feel all my feelings. But maybe that's like my Scorpio energy, because like Scorpio, we can really transform like those low moments. Like we really know how to work the alchemy, and like because
No, that's
there's
a
always
great point, Naomi. That's a very great point because I
no
completely
for
forgot
real.
about astrology, and I'm a Sag moon, so I totally am always thinking next, like okay,
No, like let me get the fuck on.
but
I don't like
ASAP.
that.
yeah,
That's not
I
for
ain't got nothing to do
me.
with that yet. Cause
I'm going
yeah,
this way.
I'm feeling
yeah.
it.
I'm like, okay, it's not cool over there anymore. Let me go this way.
I
No,
definitely
I'm like,
I'll
fuck
be
it.
invested. I'm an R&B head regardless, like Roy too.
Do you sit in the feels of it all? Do you sit in the feelings, Torian, or do you
I
just like?
do. I sit in the feels, but I be sitting in the feels even when I'm not feeling that shit too, though. So I'm always knowing what's coming. I'm like, let me play this. I already know what song to go to, but what moment I'm feeling. I'm like, oh, it's broken up, but we might get back together tomorrow. So let me listen to this song.
Oh my god! Why would you want to break up?
I don't listen to like rap when I'm
Yeah,
heartbroken.
no.
I'm like angry.
Mhm.
But if I'm like just heartbroken, I'm like, oh, I still love him. I'm listening to some R&B. But if I hate you, I'm listening to probably some rap. So right past your house, nigga, pop, pop, pop.
Right.
I think it ultimately has to depend on like how did the breakdown of, you know what I'm saying? Like, did the person just dog you out? You know what I'm saying? Or was it something that like you saw that like y'all were it was kind of going there? You know what I'm saying? Like what you know what I mean? Because I got different playlists for what happened. Is she just I remember being in high school pulling up at a young lady's house that I thought was my girlfriend, and a homeboy that I knew was leaving the house, and I was like, well shit. Clearly, at best, we're sharing this woman at this point.
At best.
Roy, you got a history of people, your friends just taking your bitch. What's going on?
These
You
niggas
should
ain't
know
shit. These niggas. These niggas ain't
That's
shit.
what I say. For real.
What about the
No,
girl?
that's
She
what
actually
women
had
been
loyalty
trying to
too.
tell you.
High school, college. Did it happen in elementary school too?
Definitely did.
Elementary was, you gotta remember, elementary was bad for me. Shit. I didn't grow like in height, but like my hands, arms, and feet were like the only thing that grew. So I was like,
And head. Okay, you left that out.
first of all, wait a minute. I don't like where Amber's going with this.
Probably looking like
I don't
Gumby.
like where you're going. No. But no, it was just cold. So that's what I'm saying. Like with me, I'm a dude, like, especially once I got a little older, you know what I'm saying? If something went bad in a relationship, because that's the thing, like dudes, heterosexual black men, right? And I'm saying that not to disparage anybody else, but heterosexual black men have this thing about like, if it's a heartbreak, I think Lionel even alluded to it. They're like, yo, my whole thing is just I'm just gonna get over it, right? But man, you do need that time of, shit. Man, listen, holler at your homeboy or something. You need some time just to sometime get over some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to be like, yo,
Niggas
let
do
me
not
let
be
me.
getting over it.
No,
No,
Huh?
because I like what came to mind when you said that was a Boosie line, and he was like, "I got my heart broke at 14." That was way, way back, and ever since then, every bitch was straight payback. Like, what the fuck?
That's what
That
be
is
happening.
That is
And
sick.
and I had just seen a video on Twitter where like a nigga, it was a black guy, he caught his white girlfriend cheating. Like she was driving in the car and like he was going through her phone, like and had caught her cheating and was like putting her on blast or whatever. But like he was like, I will never trust another woman again. I will never, like, god
oh
damn.
my gosh, I have a 2020 story for y'all.
Okay.
So this
Oh shit.
this black man was killing all, like it was, I can't remember where it was at, but it was all these black women coming up like missing. And they were saying like the cops don't really put in much effort when it's black women, blah blah blah. Like all these women, they were all like was coming up dead. Like they were all single women, single parents. He would kill them in front of their kids, like all of that stuff, right? Found out it was a person that was acting like that he was their friend. He was black, but he said they asked him why did he kill all these women, and he said because his ex-wife divorced him, and he only killed women that looked like his ex-wife because he hated his mama and his ex-wife. Y'all asking me why I be watching 2020? Look at this.
That nigga needs some help.
Heartbreak. That was
That's
his first
horrible.
heartbreak.
I'm like, that's a horrible
He killed, like
story.
13 women.
No, like it's crazy he even brought that into like.
I would love to never have known that.
No, yeah, it's interesting you brought that into
I'm
but
gonna get y'all the season.
Yeah, that old,
and-
that old,
No, I literally cannot watch that kind of stuff. It's so
that old
horrible.
scary ass shit, Amber.
Send me that.
What?
Send me that. Send me the link.
But
That's some
it's
scary
crazy.
shit.
now look,
Yeah,
that's
fuck outta
not
here with that.
Aquarius.
That is
Yeah.
crazy. He had so much hate, and he did not ever forgive his mother because he didn't kill the white women he was with. They were all single black women.
It's
Now he
horrible.
was with white women.
In the mix of it all. It's horrible.
See,
I do move on
This is
easily, like
horrible.
emotionally, but I don't hold on to the shit. Even acknowledging the fact that I'm hurt is like it's not that easy because I don't be feeling that hurt. I'll be like, okay, this is some bullshit, but like, what's next? So like to hold on to that hurt is like a thing too. I can't even relate to like holding on to like being that fucking hurt.
Well, it just was perfect.
I'm with you,
because it-
Jasmine. I'm scared. I'm scared too
if
now.
facts, Devin.
Yeah, he said Boosie spitting fat.
No, okay, like men just heal, like because like when I was talking to my friend about the topic of heartbreak, well, it was actually Jordan. Shout out Jordan, she was just in the chat. But I was saying that I definitely have like a different view of heartbreak. Like right now, if I try to pinpoint a time where like I was heartbroken, I can't really like pull up like, damn, this was something that really broke my heart. I think heartbreak is very relative. And like, so at that point, like, I'm sure I've had points where I just felt like so heartbroken. But my heart was never really broken, I guess is what you come to find out. And what I was just telling my friend was like, no, like none of these heartbreaks have killed us. Like none of these heartbreaks have literally just taken us out. Like we're still right here.
But to that point, I agree with you, Naomi, but there are some people who get stuck in that space. I think that was kind of what Amber was talking about. Like that particular person got stuck in that weird, man, it's a lot of people that never fully get over like a real difficult heartbreak.
Mhm.
Stanley brought up something in the chat that was interesting. He said, what did he say? Let me see if I can find. I think he said anybody that I've ever loved, I love them forever, or something like. What did he say? Hold on.
Yeah, he said if I loved you, I always love you, something like that.
Yes. See, that's
I feel like that.
Me too.
That's an interesting concept because I'm not sure if my wife agrees with that. So
Look, your wife doesn't have to agree to your feelings. Your feelings are for you.
Yeah, but you know, like I don't know, like that's a difficult. I don't know. Is that a conversation that you even have with your person that you're with now? That like, hey, anybody that I've ever like loved, I
Yeah,
I
I've
still
mentioned
love.
that. I've made that clear because first of all, that's just like the love that's like in me. But I know how to love from a distance. Just because I love you doesn't mean we have to be romantic. That doesn't mean that we have to be all up on each other. But I'm not. I was never just interested in the name of like bullshit. Like it was love. It was real shit. So like, what do? Like you don't just cut off the love switch. That's not even real.
Amber was shaking her head. No, what say you, Amber?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, well you're drunk.
It's
Okay,
just
let's
her
go.
natural response. She just naturally be shaking.
Dang, Jordan said heartbreak feels like death.
Yeah,
Like, okay, so when I could think back to like a time where I'm sure I felt like brokenhearted, it was definitely hard, but I feel like that was like an abnormal case. I don't know. Like, I feel like that was like a different type of love. So I don't know. That was definitely, and then like
That's
now
how
it's
people be feeling. They be thinking, "Oh, it was so different with this person."
But like, is that heartbreak just from like surprise breakup, or is that from like, you know, like
Right.
you knew it didn't happen? Like, I don't feel like it would be feel like death. It was like you knew it was coming. If it's that unexpected, then I could see that feeling like death.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Like,
just imagine what death actually feels like.
I mean, you don't know, so you just thinking this is what it feels like. I'm like, this is what it feels like.
No,
I'm with you though, Torin, because it's different levels. Because like Amber got
you
dogged
wake
out,
up the next
right?
day.
Amber got fully dogged out. That was a sad thing that happened to Amber, right?
Yeah,
but
but the thing of it is my level of detachment is
Yeah,
literally scary. Like I can like get hurt like that, and the next day I can act like I don't know you. Like
yeah,
that's a great tag. I mean,
no, don't encourage that, Lionel. Make
I don't
sure
think it's great. I don't, and my therapist
listen,
doesn't think it's
there
great.
you go. Make sure this woman stays in therapy. Shit. Before she be on one of them 20.
No, you need to be able to detach like that for real.
But I'm very, and I think it stems from my childhood, but I can detach myself, like life move on. And I look at it, I always be like, well, that was a lesson. I know next time I'm not going to get done like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I go on. Like,
I really relate to that for real. But I think that's healthy. I think people be unhealthily attached, and that's how you could even find yourself heartbroken. Because, like, okay, clearly look at what the reality is showing you. Like, you can have all the expectations and the wants and desires for this person, but look at the reality, and it's not giving it up like that. Like, I know when I was younger and I heard Beyonce say, like, "Thank God I dodged a bullet," that gave me a lot of perspective because it's like you don't even know what you're missing. Like, you could have genuinely got hit, and for real. Like you don't know what you're missing by not being even subject to this person anymore. So just take the like punch and roll with it. It's probably for the best.
Like I might cry for like 15 minutes.
I probably won't even cry.
I cry when I get mad. So if I'm at the point of crying, you better not be in my face. But give me my 15 minutes, and then you ain't gotta worry about me no more.
Yeah, I don't be crying when I get mad.
I
do detach, but I still be in my feelings. Like I detached, so you won't know. But if I see you, I'm like, you'll think like, damn, why this nigga over here like having time of his life? But inside, I'm really like, yeah. Like, you're not gonna see me down. Like,
on the inside in shambles.
But when I kind of closed doors, I'll be in the room. Listen to my R&B.
Like, oh Lord.
Listen, I gotta turn it on. You know what I'm saying? I gotta turn that shit on. I'm listening to. Hold on, what you call them? Brandy got a song called "Broken Hearted." I think it's her and I want to say her and Wanye from Boys to Men. There you go, Torian. Get that melody, Torian. There you go. Yeah.
Who is Harry Parker? You were some of my camp folk.
Oh, Harry Parker, wake up,
baby! Shout out to Harry.
Right? Who is that?
It's Harry Parker. Fuck y'all mean who is it?
Hey, what are you talking about? Wake up.
Head back in the game, and
is he saying I look sleepy? Like what is
not fixing braids?
You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game.
I'm starting to feel like heartbreak is like
good.
I'm starting to think like I don't know about heartbreak. Is that even like a real thing? I feel like people want to be heartbroken or something. Or like
No, it
too
definitely
attached.
is a
A real
real
thing.
thing.
You could die from it.
But it's
Oh my
literally
God.
you can, but I feel like more heartbreak is happening like between familial than motherfucking romantic. Unless you're old as fuck and y'all been together.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Let's not disparage older people. Shit.
No, that'd be the case.
No,
with me,
I'm just
like,
saying,
you're
like,
older
if
one.
you've
Yeah,
been
that's
together for
true.
decades and you're 80 and your wife dies, like, you're like,
Oh, yes.
I'm only gonna be around like a little bit, you know?
Hold on.
They lose
There was a
a
really
little.
good comment in here. Hold on. I want to find it because he brought up a really good question. I forgot who it was. And I thought this was damn, where did it go? Did I lose it? It was something to the effect of, is it heartbreak or are you just embarrassed about what happened?
Now that's good.
Yeah, I think it's a
No, that
mental thing.
Oh,
no, but that be like what it is when people are still mad at the shit. I'd be like, God damn.
I feel like it's mental either way because like your heart don't know what the fuck's going on. All the heart knows it needs to beat and spread this, push this blood and get this blood back, filter it, push it back out. Like you're the way you're thinking about the situation, the way that you're processing it. Even if you're 80 and you lose your spouse, your mind did that to your heart. You know, it's not like the heart just did that. The heart don't even fucking think about shit, or does it? That's why I feel like the mind is over all this shit, and you're just having to. Because look, I know if I can detach, Amber can detach, it's possible. But I know that some people will just literally be holding on to this shit, and so I can imagine what that's like. When like the reality is already set, you have to be able to be elusive enough to stay alive, bitch. Don't let it take you out.
No, like, so it's just, I think with heartbreak comes to understanding, like, so I think it's, yes, it's real. It's just relative. Like, when you're going through that spot in time and like that shit isn't forever, it shouldn't be forever. You know, when it is forever, that's when there is like an imbalance, right? Like, that's, yeah, it's definitely like an imbalance. And of course, we already know how much control your mind has over your body. If your mind is unwell, your body will start being unwell as well.
Yes, focus
Yeah,
on
like,
yourself.
yeah, and like Harry Parker says,
Yeah.
like, definitely giving yourself some love and like giving yourself some grace to feel whatever emotions you're feeling, because of course, like, you could feel did wrong, because you know, with heartbreak, I think it comes a lot of emotions. So it's feelings of like sadness, of grief, of having to like lose a person that may have been in your life for however long y'all were together. It's also like embarrassment, like what he said. Like, there's so many things that's melding together, like, that's making you feel this heartbroken state. But I think with time, like, that's just gonna lessen. Like, I think eventually, like, unless you really do harp on it and like you get into this groove of like, this happened and it ruined my life, it was the worst day, like, because if that's how you're coming at it, that's exactly what life is going to give you, because you know that's what happens like in
What's the
life.
what's the song that Jermaine Dupri wrote for Mariah Carey? That motherfucker that bangs. It's a heartbreak type song. What's that song?
Oh gosh, what you mean?
I know, but the one we talking about, and she turned the radio on. Bobby Womack's on the radio.
Oh, we belong together.
Oh,
That's we belong together.
yeah,
Is it what's the name of the song? No, is it We Belong Together?
yeah, it
Is that what it is?
We belong
yes, it is.
Oh, that was my shit when that motherfucker came out. Cause
That
listen,
was everybody's shit.
I'm just saying
I
though.
think that was like 2003. I was like,
No, it's some old shit. But sometimes though, sometimes in a heartbreak, right? Sometimes, right? And listen, I'm a man. I've been married now a long ass time, but sometimes I'm just being vulnerable, right? In this, and I'm drinking brown tonight.
As you should.
But sometimes though, right? You go through this thing of, man, why the fuck she don't want to be with me? Why he don't want to be with me? Whoever it is, why they don't want to be with me? We should be together, right? Like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to lie. No. We like it's you see, Torian feel it. It's stages of it. You know what I'm saying? It be stages of like, nah, you should be with me, and then it comes, and then eventually, like, it works up to I hate you, bitch. But like, it's stages that you got to go through though, of like, and it's just me, you know what I'm saying? Of like, yo, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do we, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta listen to Chris Brown. What's the Chris Brown? Does it say goodbye? You know what I'm saying? It's never a right time.
But you know what? Janae Aiko, she's also a good heartbreak artist. And I have to speak to Lana Del Rey when it comes to like my bluesy music. Like I like my music to get very bluesy. Like just that like sad. Like I kind of like that sad girl vibe, honestly, when it comes to music.
I do too. And like, oh yeah, like Kaylani, you should be here. Man.
I don't like any of these artists, honestly.
I'm like, why did you want
I'm like,
me?
let them touch your soul.
Absolutely not. I'm like, stand the fuck up, stand up. Like seriously. But one thing that I will say is like, even coming into my relationship, I remember like even to this day, I always think you can't lose yourself. Like how she was saying like when you left, I lost a part of me. That's insane for me to even process because I've always been very intentional about like you were so good and you're always going to be good, like with or without anything. Like you are totally independent of all things. And so like you're as long as you know where the fuck you are and like who the fuck you are and know how to feel that and stay in that space, then like you don't lose anything. And so like, you know, but when you're telling yourself this and you're staying in that gray cloud, you let this gray cloud come over your head and you just hold it, then like just imagine.
And you know, I got a song for that too, Lionel.
Let's go.
That's Janae Aiko, because she got the Do Better blues. And it's like, I could do better, you could do better too, but I don't want better. I want to be better with you. Like, that's what I want.
No.
I don't care. I know
okay.
I'm doing good, but I want to be with you. Like, why don't you want me? You should be here.
You see, you have to always have the perspective that all things are working for me. So that even means if like this person is in my life, then like that's for the betterment of my life. Like I'm never gonna be questioned like.
Or the universe telling me I'm not fighting hard enough. Look, I'm gonna twist it every way.
Well, you can always communicate, but that's all you can do. That's all you can do is like communicate. And if like you come to those terms, then what, right?
No, definitely though.
Because then it's torture. It's like you'd be torturing yourself.
No, I'm definitely torturing myself. But hey, I'm listening to some good music. I'm listening to some great music, torturing myself.
Look at what it did to Mary J. Look at her.
Mary J fine. I want to be like Mary
Hey, listen. First of all, them thighs is still thick. So
I'm talking about the inside.
Oh, I don't know about
that. Like it's not hard. So she's a black woman, and them thighs ain't gonna not be thick at any point in the time. She's they're thick, they're gonna be thick. But she's gonna just imagine her on the inside. I feel like she's so like
I don't know. I take my chances.
Jaded. I would say jaded. Do you want to be a jaded ass person, or do you want to like always keep your essence of like who you are and what makes you pop and like what makes your light and which because you can easily be jaded by somebody else and you let somebody come in your life and affect you in that way. That's absolutely not. You better show them, walk them to the door, walk them to their car, give them a hug, goodbye, and get back to your shit. Pop your shit now.
I just want to read. Can I read some lyrics real quick? I want to read some lyrics. I'm an old nigga, old head. I want to read some lyrics from a Boys to Men song.
Okay.
It's a beautiful song. It's called Doing Just Fine. It's literally about him getting over a breakup. I'm doing just fine. Let me just read the opening lyrics. God damn it. I don't know who wrote this. Somebody was writing their ass off. There was a time when I thought life was over and out. When you went away from me, my dying heart made it hard to breathe. I would sit in my room because I didn't want to go out. Because I didn't want to have to go out and see you walking by. One look and I'd break right down and cry. Now you saying that you made a big mistake. Never meant to take your love away, but you can save your tired apology because it may seem hard to believe, but me, I'm doing just fine. I'm getting along very well without you in my life. Listen, it takes a while for some people to get to that point to where it's like, you know what? Even if you want to come back now, I'm doing good. I'm straight without your ass. Now, had this been a couple weeks ago, I might have taken you back, Amber. But now, shit, I'm doing just fine now. I didn't got over this shit. I didn't knocked off a couple hood rats. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm back in the game. I got my head back in the game. Right? I got my head back in the game. But somebody brought up in the chat, and it was very interesting, though. And it was a good point. And I think Lionel touched on it as well. That when you're getting over a breakup, you do have to get back into yourself. And sometimes, you know what I mean? You got to figure out, I know Lionel was saying to him, it seems that the concept of losing yourself in a person, going back to the Mariah Carey song, When You Left, I Lost a Part of Me. I understand where you're coming from, but man, trust me, like, I've been in a situation where at the time it felt like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, so much of this might sound weird to some people, but I've been in a situation where, like, even now, if something was to happen, but even before then, where like so much of who I am, what I do, identity is in that person as well. Like, I'm really wrapped up in that person. So when you leave, there is a piece of me that goes with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a little piece of me that is gone now. You dig? But you do have to ultimately get back into yourself as well, and that's hard. Listen, again, bro, I'm gonna say this: heterosexual black men, you know what I'm saying? I think there's been a good push out there for us to get into therapy because we're like the last ones to get into therapy. Everybody else be getting into therapy. I know Lionel's talked about it. We are praying that Amber stays in it forever. But everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tell my brothers all the time, like, my dudes, like, yo, man, have you went to talk to somebody, like a professional? Because black folks, our thing is, black folks historically have done three things. We go talk to our pastor, we talk to our mama, and we talk to our homeboys. That's what black men historically have done. I'm not saying you can't get some good advice from that, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might need to go talk to somebody else. You know what I mean? Somebody that don't know you that you can just vent to. You know what I mean? So there's, you know what I'm saying? There's that.
I feel like heartbreak is also like reactive. Like, are you not okay with the terms? Because I always am proactive, especially in love. Like, I'm always giving my entire heart. Like, I can stand 10 toes on that. So like, if it doesn't go the way I would want it to, like, I feel like it's supposed to be that way because I've done everything in my power. Like, I do everything in my power to make sure that like it's okay. So then if it's not okay, then it's clearly just not meant to be because I know for a fact that I've done everything. My heart was on the line and all the shit. So then at that point, what do? You already put your whole heart on the line,
And you know what happens, though? A lot of men that I know, they find it hard, just like Boosie, they find it hard to go there again.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes, I never want to feel that again, especially because in the society that we grow up in, it says that men shouldn't feel like that, right? Men should have this hard exterior. You should get over it. That's what a lot of people, I'm not saying even now, I'm just saying historically, that's what people told you. That's what they told, hey, you should get over it, man. Don't worry about that. Go get somebody else. You'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But there is a resentment that can grow there. You know what I mean? Listen, there became a time, it wasn't like, I'm old enough and Amber's old enough to remember where we're linking us together. We're both old enough to remember when the tide changed, where like when people used to get their heart broken, they would get their heart broken, they would go through whatever they had to go through, and then they would move on with life. There was a time in my lifetime where that changed to people started hurting people. As Amber pointed out in that 2020 thing, people started hurting people over their heartbreaks. It wasn't just, I can get over this. It's like, no, if Amber doesn't want to be with me, damn it, she's never going to be with anybody else.
Please let it go.
I'm just saying, like, it got to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gets to that point.
It really did.
Yeah.
That's very toxic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, if you don't want to be with me, I am never gonna let Torian be with nobody else then.
Yes,
everybody going. That's scary.
No, women have to deal with that more than y'all think. Okay.
Right. I'm with you on that.
It's a scary place out here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, women definitely are more, they deal with that more, and it's more dangerous for them to deal with that than like a man having that done by a woman.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I've seen some crazy women not leave a man alone.
No, it's women who could definitely be a little.
Absolutely.
And
it's a people thing. It's a person. It's based on like you as a person. Like, what do you tell yourself when things aren't going your way? Like, I feel like if you'll respond like that, then like you just probably need more reality checks. Because like reality is MF for sometimes. Like, damn, this isn't what I expected or what I had planned for. But then like, how fit are you? Like, I feel like there's got to be a word for like there's like physical fit, like how spiritually fit or emotionally fit are you to like roll with punches that life throws? Because that's the reality.
Hold on. I just saw what Amber sent to the group chat. Oh,
No,
I
I
have
see
seen that before. Oh, that's so good.
I
that
saw
was
that too. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's so good. Can I put it up on the screen? Hold on. Can I put it up on the screen for the people? Can they see that?
yeah. There you go.
I got you Friday.
And she's fine.
I know it's the tear
that
for
one.
me.
Yeah.
I guess I am lying to myself. I would be like that.
No, like
Yeah.
I'm tired of this shit.
Don't worry about it. I got you Friday, baby.
Again, who is it? Who is it?
I got you Friday, baby. Don't worry about it.
There's something with this nigga. That's definitely what I'm feeling.
I got you Friday. Don't worry about that shit, man.
In the game of love, like when you come into love, you have to know that this is a part of the game. Like if you playing anything else, like there's rules to this shit. I mean, there's the risks. That's what I meant to say.
No,
It's like,
and
one of the risks
literally,
of love is it not actually going your way, and it does take putting your heart on the line. But like it could be rewarding, or it could be like, this just isn't the universe, because each person is like a universe of themselves. So it's like this isn't the person or the universe to like dive into, and that's just like it's like check and balancing. Just because you want to give your heart to this person doesn't mean that you should or that they even want it. And like that's always the risk of love, which is beautiful because whenever it actually is the person, then like boom, there's the reward and you'll be fine. You're okay.
yeah, I know definitely. I was gonna say the same thing. Like when you're playing the game of love, heartbreak is definitely something that can occur, and that's why I can respect it because I love love. Like I feel like such a Venusian, like love is my shit, and so I could definitely take like the pitfalls that may come with it. Cause I don't know, like the lows can be low, but the highs can be like very high and amazing. And like we live in a world of duality, so sometimes we could feel both edges. Like love is a double-edged sword.
Shout out to
So
Gerard Matthews in the chat. He says, speaking from experience, I feel I took an ass whooping this past year, but I ended up becoming a stronger and wiser man. It took therapy and a lot of time to myself. You're only broken if you want to be. There you go.
period.
No,
Hey,
and
shout out to you for that.
Shout
I
out to
will give a round of applause for that, for real.
no, because I be when I'm sad, I know it's just because I want to be sad. Really though, I'm really just sitting in these feelings when I really don't have to. But I'm just gonna sit in these feelings and just feel them because it feels
And I
kind
do
of.
think
And
it's
like,
always
see,
plays a
now
role
I
in
kind
it.
of just know too much where it's like, yeah, like Lionel kind of said, like, I don't want to stagnate in those feelings sometimes. Like, of course, you have your emotions and you feel how you feel, but like, like that doesn't give you free reign to like start like having negative self-talk for one, like because I feel like that's something that could definitely like keep you in like more of a depression, like because when you are speaking those type of words over yourself or like over your life, like those things can come into fruition if that's what you're, especially like when you're going through a heartbreak and all those emotions, like all that energy, like because emotions is energy in motion, like so all that energy can literally infuse that negative thoughts like and
Can
manifest
I
into
say some
your
old head shit real quick though? I'm sorry. See, I think a part of the thing with me personally, maybe people of my generation, Amber. See, we grew up with 90s R&B. And the reason I bring that up is because it was so many goddamn heartbreak songs, right? Like that was like drilled into our goddamn head. And I just pulled up the lyrics from uh uh Unbreak My Heart, right? Who sung that shit? What's the one?
Tony
Braxton.
Tony goddamn Braxton. That's a goddamn. Let me read the first. I'm just gonna read just a few bars. Just a few bars. Bear with me. This is the beginning of the goddamn song. This motherfucker was in love and she needed that goddamn man to come unbreak her heart. Think about what she's saying. First of all, unbreak my heart. My heart, I want you to unbreak this motherfucker, right? This is already crazy. It's mentally insane already, but let's go there.
nah, that shit's definitely horrible.
Oh, it's toxic already. Don't leave me in all this pain. Don't leave me out in the rain. Come back and bring back my smile. Come and take the tears away. I need your arms to hold me now. The nights are so unkind. Bring back those nights when I held you beside me. Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. Uncry these tears.
Uncry these tears.
Oh my
I'll cry
god.
some midnight.
Not
That's
uncry the tears.
so
Not uncry the tears.
uncry these
Indeed.
tears. That's some cool shit.
Yes.
No,
Oh
she
my
was
God.
down bad. She was in the gutter.
Now, see, that song is so good, it make you want to go through a heartbreak. Just so you can really feel, just so you can really feel the with
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
shit.
She said, yo, hold on. What's the one part she said? Come back and bring back my smile. My goddamn smile is gone, nigga. Bring back my smile.
And she sung most of that song in like alto.
Facts.
She was
That's
singing.
how you know she was.
That's too much.
She said, bring back the nights when I held you beside me.
It's like, why didn't you do what you needed to do then to make this person not have to do
said,
it?
damn, she begging.
Right.
She wants
Nigga,
that
that's
shit
how
back.
it is when you're heartbroken. That's part of one of the phases you go through. You just want to be with this person so bad. You really willing to put up with some bullshit.
I skipped
You're
that.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What?
Amber just go straight to the F you. I want to, smack you inside your head and keep it pushing.
Yeah. No, I don't even do F you either. I'm like, I don't go like to this side or to this side. I'll be like in the middle. Like, okay, well, this didn't work out. We could still like move on as friends if we need to. Like, you want to hang out?
You know what?
No,
What song I
and
thought
that's
was
when it becomes toxic. You think it could be stuff like that. Until and it depends on how the breakup went. Because I feel like most breakups are sour. Most breakups are sour really because one person didn't want it to end. Like one person wanted it to end, the other person ain't wanted it to end. And that's when there's a problem at the breakup. And so, yeah, I feel like, damn, where was I going with that?
Oh, that's the weed.
No, it really is.
Don't you hate when that happens?
That's cold. This is a good time for me to tell everybody, if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button, man. We talking about love and heartbreak tonight. We are bearing our souls to you tonight. God dang it, man. Listen, you don't get this type of honesty, this type of realism nowhere on the internet. Trust me, I've looked for it. It ain't there. So make sure y'all tap in, man. If you enjoy it, share it with a friend. We definitely appreciate it, man. The growth that we had in 2022, it's been crazy. You dig what I'm saying? It was crazy, and we're looking for bigger and better things in 2023. Make sure you tap in with us with the new TikTok. What's the TikTok, Torian?
Nostringspod.
And if you don't know how to spell pod, it's P-O-D for the people who were released. No Strings Pod. If you were in the remedial classes, right?
No, for the students in the back.
Yes.
Students in the back, for the stoners in the back. That's over time.
You dig? Make sure you hit us up over there. If you want to hit us up on our IG, it's @_no strings. You dig what I'm saying? If you want to be a part of the show, man, hit us up on the social media. We are willing to work and have fun and kick it with anybody out there, man. We enjoy collaborating with other creators, with other content creators, with other people in different fields. If you do music, we're looking for a theme song for the show, for an original theme song. So if you somebody out there that do music, help us out, man. Give us a cool theme song for the show so we can play something dope for the show. We'd appreciate it. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is a good time for me to say that. Let's go.
Okay. Well, it's a good time for me to say my goodbyes.
It's never a right time to say goodbye. That's what Chris Brown told us, Amber.
Well, Chris Brown was
But you gotta make the first move, because if it don't, you're gonna start hating me. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Well, anyway, I am now a Amazon. I have a storefront on Amazon. I'll send y'all this stuff.
Get that information out there, Amber. Hold on.
I forgot.
Oh.
Okay. But I will get the information. I will have it on next week because I do reviews. You can find me on Facebook at Amber Parker, and you can find me on TikTok as ACP7122, and you can find me on Amazon as Amber Parker.
Come on, Amber. I'm trying to get like you. I'm really trying to give me an Amazon storefront. One thing I'm trying to do this year, get paid from that shit.
Well,
Get
yeah.
paid, young nigga, get paid.
Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I have to go to work. So I'll see you guys later. And keep glowing, Nay. You look so pretty.
Thank you. Have a good night.
It's given lesbian now.
Yeah, right. I'm like, why just her? Not good.
What is this?
Good wish.
What is this given? Okay, bye.
Bye.
After
Bottles.
we set through the first two. Goddamn! After the third one is given lesbian now.
What's really going
Bro,
on?
you are hilarious.
Let me look good.
Like at this point, what are you trying to say?
Let me
Yeah,
get
well,
pretty.
goddamn! You want to bring her into your marriage? Okay.
No, look, you never know. Dr. Umar, he may have did a little.
Shout out to Dr. Umar, right?
You got to Amber.
Hey, listen, if you want to see the back and forth with Dr. Umar and Amber, go to our YouTube channel, man. I believe it's in the shorts right now, where you can see the back and forth with Amber and Dr. Umar speaking specifically about polygamy. So that's interesting. You can go on there and check that out on our YouTube channel, where you can see Dr. Umar Johnson and Amber have a back and forth about polygamy. I think he asked Amber, did she want a Chinese man, which was hilarious. But that nigga's funny as hell. But okay, let's talk about it. How to get over a breakup. So I think we all can agree that maybe music is a part of it, right? Like a little bit of, you got to have some music going on in your soundtrack. You want to get into yourself, but everybody keeps saying, okay, you got to get into yourself. What does that look like though? What do y'all do to get, like, how do you get into yourself?
You have to go to your favorite things. And so that's like even from the beginning of the relationship, like coming into it before there's even a breakup, just never lose the fact that, hey, you enjoy this, and like don't like still set time apart to just be an individual still. And like within the relationship, and like make sure that you're still connected to yourself in that way. Because I have seen people like you're not even doing the shit that you like to do. You're not coming the ways you like to come, or you're so concerned.
Oh, hold on, Lionel.
Well, yeah, that way too, and all pun intended too. Like you only want to come the way they want you to come. You know, or you're only doing shit like with the thoughts of like, what is this person gonna think or feel? How will they react? And that's a fucked up life, honestly. It's like I get the like sentiment is sweet and it's in the name of like for this person, but like you can't lose yourself in that way. So as long as you have that intact and you just stick to your guns, like okay, well, this is still me. I still enjoy these things. Let me make sure I'm raising my frequency by doing the shit that I enjoy. And before you know it, like you're gonna attract somebody from that space, if even you want to, you know.
Yeah, that's interesting. Look, Naomi's out of there. She got a good strand tonight. Naomi's
I'm not even out of there.
I'm still in the game.
Now I was very much like aware of like the mudra that I'm doing right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Yeah, and balancing actually.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
But you actually made me lose my train of thought. So thanks a lot, Roy. Because I was definitely thinking about something like that Lionel was talking about.
What the hell you were doing? Shit. You were
No,
just
I'll be in the sauna doing my mudras too.
I don't know about none of that. I know about if I get my heart broke, I'm gonna go in a room for about a day and a half and listen to a bunch of old R&B songs. Then after that, I'm gonna get over it. And then I ain't gonna lie, a part of me, listen, I'm married now, so I ain't got to hold, but a part of me getting over a breakup, this is gonna be some toxic shit, y'all. Let's get it though. I'm gonna go have some I'm gonna go have some sex with somebody that I don't care about. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, that's unless
I want to go out there and just, meet somebody at the club, at the bar, at the spot, wherever. Maybe even something old that I used to, have some time with, and just get that, just get that. Yeah, let me get that feeling again. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, okay, let me get rid of that person. Let me get some new energy in me. Okay, let's move on now.
I have a friend like that. He be getting heartbroken. Like he's a Pisces too, so of course. but then he like gets his heart broken, and then he'll like try to replace that feeling with like a person. And I'll be like, no, don't do that.
Harry Parker said, "Get back to what made you happy before." See,
Yes,
No, but sometimes people don't even know what that is.
there
Okay,
you
like
go.
y'all making it
Exactly.
sound like it's so easy. Like, okay, like they're looking at Lionel like, okay, all this shit sound like.
Yeah, it's not that easy to
I
get back.
just say it.
Like, 'cause, like I feel like you definitely do have that Sagittarius energy, and I can see where that's a positive thing now. Like coming from my like older perspective now, but like when you're younger and when you're in a relationship, I feel like you could definitely like enmesh with a person, right? Like to where like you kind of do lose your individuality. And I think sometimes that's what people come to like resent about the relationship. When maybe like you said at the beginning, they should have just kept like made sure, you know, they were staying true to themselves, like both parties. They're staying
Mhm.
true to themselves and like what makes them happy. And so you're not relying on each other to make each other happy, or like, you know, it doesn't have to be a French upon.
Mhm.
So
Because I feel like if you can't even connect to that, then you shouldn't be in a relationship with someone. You still need that relationship with yourself. Like you
no,
need to.
but people, and that's like that be the hard lessons that come from relationships. And I think
Mhm.
that's also a good thing to look back when you do look back on a heartbreak, you know, like what was the lesson that you learned here? Like, even if it was just like, I'd rather not be with a person who doesn't like do the same things or whatever happened in that relationship. Like, I don't, you know, that was the lesson of like, I don't really like that in a relationship. I don't know how I want to go forward with the
And like
things that I do desire. And
that's
like,
our first power is our choice. And so you can make the choice of either like staying on that level and deal with the heartbreak, or you recognize like, okay, what can I take from this? And then you could attract someone even if you decided to from that space. Versus like when you hold on to that heartbreak, you're gonna be attracting the same kinds of people, you're gonna be in the same vibes, find yourself with the same kind of shit. And so like it's really important to like take the next step versus like now you're kneeling down on that same step and you're gonna be attracting shit based on that. Then that's how people be trauma bonding. And then before you know it, then that person's gone. The trauma rises, bitch. You still can't deal with it on your own.
mm-hmm.
Can I just give one more song? I'm sorry, I'm a song nigga. White people, do y'all listen to white people after y'all break up?
No,
What?
and I was gonna say a song too, and mine is actually gonna be by a band.
Did you say
So
white people?
Yes,
Yeah.
because this was a song that came out, and it's gonna sound fucked up that I like this song for breakups, but that goddamn, what's that Kelly Clarkson song?
Since you've been gone?
Since you've been gone, that motherfucker.
that is
Since you've been gone.
And I actually love that song.
I
That song,
breathe
man.
for the first time.
I'm still moving on. Yeah, that'd be my vibe.
That's the shit.
No, for real.
Since you've been gone, goddamn it. Let's go, Torian.
Hey, since you've been
That's so
gone.
funny.
Yeah.
Right, for real. She's trying to
Oh
help.
yeah.
Fuck
She's
away
doing
from
the
me.
Lord's
Since you've
work.
been gone. Shit, I'm good now.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead. What you got? You said you had a band. Go ahead, Naomi. What's the band?
But I was just gonna say the lyrics was because y'all probably don't know, but it's On Top. It's the song On Top by the Killers. And it says, I finally found the velvet sun that sets on me and you. Like, so it's just basically talking about like you're seeing the beauty, like in like seeing this relationship come to a close. Like you can finally move on from like you're not so upset that it's leaving anymore. Like you just appreciate it and for what it is. And I feel like, you know, breakups happen and like heartbreaks happen, but like if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Like, and what will be will be.
Mhm.
And like if it's not time for you to be in this relationship, like sometimes you just got to take that break. Like fuck it. Even if you wanted that relationship, if the other person didn't want it, then what can you do?
Let me ask y'all this. Hold on. We
Like, move on.
haven't explored this yet tonight. Has anybody ever come back to you, or were you even aware that maybe you were the person who broke somebody's heart?
I'm definitely a heartbreaker.
Ooh, talk that talk.
I'm a
Heartbreak,
Libra.
you not
Sorry.
the best of me, but
I'm a
I
Libra. I'm sorry. I
yeah,
can't help it.
yeah, you broke some hearts.
Aquarius, I break hearts too.
Ooh,
Like the Aquarius, definitely the Aquarius is break the Libra's heart. That's been my fucking experience. I'm like, damn, these niggas even colder than me. Wow.
so what happens then? Like when you've broken somebody's heart, what happens then?
Mm.
That's their problem, unfortunately.
No, I had somebody heal from me breaking their heart, and I tried to like go back, and they don't be fucking with me. I'm like, damn, they don't really fuck with me no more.
Not you being strong.
I definitely tried to spin the block.
Well, you got boundaries now. That's always the interesting, like when you try to like spin, because I feel like Libras are good for like spin the block. And like if I was to have that shit, oh wow. What an experience.
Yeah, so they was definitely blowing me
Doors
up.
closed.
Back, you know.
Like, okay, this never happened before. Okay. Interesting.
Shout out to Usher. You gotta play the Usher Let It Burn at that point though, right?
I'm not spinning no
No,
block.
but I feel like I've forgiven people that have broken my heart. And maybe that's why like I am able to like look back and not really find any heartbreaks, because I feel like I definitely had my heart mended too. Maybe we should start talking about heart mends.
Let's talk about heart mends. Okay, somebody hold on before we get to that. In the chat, what it says, what about mutual breakup?
Okay, and that shit's beautiful, and that's how them shit should always be.
Right.
In a perfect world, though.
But like,
heartbreak to heal from it when it's mutual.
Like, okay, yeah, this shit is dead. That's what a mutual.
Like, I agree.
I'd be like, you probably be like sad for like 2 minutes and then like, okay.
I'm trying to think.
Like, no, and that's when you feel that since you've been gone, that's when you fucking feel that shit. Like, okay, I needed to get about this shit.
Like with a
we're both better off.
Listen, maybe I'm a pussy, right? For the motherfuckers for the toxic masculine crowd, right? But I feel like if it's a mutual breakup, I don't know about a mutual breakup, because I'm gonna figure like, hold on, how you breaking up with me too? Like, hold on, shit, the fuck?
Because it's obvious that we need to break up. You can see it. See it. If you seen that we need to break up, I saw it as well.
Yeah, but let me break up with you though. How you break up? I'm like, the fuck?
Be like, thank God. Okay, you can do it. I'm be like, thank God.
Right, at least I have to do it. Like, ooh, at least I have to do it. That's it. I'm like, yes. You said it, not me. Woo!
I'm like, good day.
What was crucial about that, kind of like in that like mutual breakup, the song by the Pretty Wings song. What's that nigga's name?
Oh,
Maxwell. I love me some Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell. Time will bring them into my crowd. One day there'll be no trace, no residual feelings within you. One day you won't remember me. Those are some difficult lyrics for me to say. One day you won't remember me. That's fucked up. Then he said, he said, your face will be the reason I smile, but I would not see what I cannot have forever. I'll always love you. And I hope you feel the same. You played me dirty. The game was so bad. Toyed with my emotions. Had to fill out my prescription. Found the remedy. I had to set you free.
Man, Roy, that was your shit, huh? You know,
I love it. That's
my word verbatim.
That's the old motherfucker. I don't need no lyrics for that. Nigga, I had to set you free. Talk to me, Naomi. Let's go. Let's go, Lionel.
Period.
To see clearly the way that
love can be when you are not with me.
Yeah.
I had to live. I had to live. I had to live.
I had to set you free too. Exactly. I love that song. I love how many times he says I had to leave. I love it because sometimes you have to leave. Because for me, it's one of two things. Either I can communicate to the thing that's bothering me, and then like you can receive that, and then we can move past it, or not. And then if it's not, then I had to leave. Period. Deuces.
Who thinks that's a love song? People think that Maxwell song is a love song.
People do think that.
Really?
And I
I
used to
thought that at first until I like listened to the lyrics.
Yeah.
Why is it not a love song? Because he's talking about
It's
leaving.
a self-love song.
Why is it
That's still like
self-love
act of the
song?
heart.
You know what? Now
That's
you say
still
that.
an act of the heart because you're working, you're doing what's best
Yeah.
for you. Okay, so
Yeah.
I feel like it's still a love song. It doesn't have to be like a good romantic song. Like a lot of love songs, you know, can be tragic. Like this shit is wow.
Mhm.
But that's love for you. Maybe
Right.
like that's okay. That's what some souls just come here for.
Mhm.
Like me. I like
Okay, how about somebody talking about okay, she brought up mutual breakups. I got a great song for mutual. I don't know how the hell did this show turn into damn songs, but anyway,
Turn to Shazam.
I know. I got a great song for mutual breakups. It's a song by Erykah Badu. I
Okay.
guess I'll see you next lifetime. She said maybe next lifetime we'll be together. I don't know, nigga. It didn't work out this time. I'm with somebody. We can't be together. Maybe next lifetime. Shit. Maybe we'll be butterflies.
I'm like, that's nice. That's actually really nice.
Yeah, maybe we'll be
Yes, like damn. Why can't he be the one next lifetime? Come to me.
and not y'all turning into verses. Right. We doing something totally different. Like, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Like sometimes like the timing is just bad. Like we might have to have a whole show about that though, right? To where sometimes you meet somebody and maybe there's a connection, but the timing is just bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I'm already with somebody. I really rock with this person. I think you're dope, but nah, I can't mess up what I have right now. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what she was saying in that song. Maybe I'll see you next lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in another lifetime we're together. I don't know.
Yeah, and that's fair. I like that that's even a song and like to acknowledge that because some people act like, you know, you just have only two eyes for this one person. Like, no, bitch, you're still alive. There might be somebody that you can feel a connection with. But then it's good to have respect if you're in a relationship. Like, that's respectful.
Yeah, like, you know, I mean, and listen, you know, I love Erykah Badu. She can sing to me any day, any night, shit, whatever she want to do. I'm with Erykah Badu. I know she won't fuck with me because apparently she only has sex and babies with niggas who are really good at rap. So shout out to her, goddammit. But like that next lifetime show, that song is so damn dope. I love that song. Because it's like, you know, she's acknowledging that she has potentially some feelings for this person too, but like, nah, right now ain't the right time. You know what I'm saying? I'm with somebody else. I'm not gonna leave them for you because that's good. But maybe on another realm of existence, maybe me and you are together.
But she's totally manifesting it. They definitely gonna be together next lifetime. At that point, like you asked for it.
Yeah. That's it.
I don't know. I feel like in that lifetime, it's gonna be that same nigga on the other side that she's still with. It's gonna be like maybe next lifetime.
I'm that nigga, Naomi. Y'all know me. I'm that nigga. I already said it. I'm that nigga. I listen. I'm putting myself in whatever my wife goes to in whatever next realms. I'm there. Don't get it fucked up.
And that's beautiful.
I'm just gonna show up like this, nigga.
It's that type of love that y'all just each lifetime y'all always come to each other.
And I would manifest like clean slate for the next lifetime because if it is even this real, then we would find each other again inevitably. And then versus just like going into the next lifetime again to like, I would rather be like, okay, if this is real, here's where we like depart, and if we come back together and beautiful.
Nice. But at that point, like when it is like that, you can literally just accept, like, okay, this is what it is. It's like when you do come into that state of knowing, like, and then like honestly, that gave me like a whole lot of forgiveness. Like when I thought of things from like a soul level, my goodness. Hold on.
You're looking so old, like you're like a teenager. What's going on?
Right.
You got braces? What's going on?
Not braces.
Homie got a lot going on.
How old is he? He just came back from basketball practice.
Did you drive home tonight?
Right.
You just get home?
Yeah, but no, it's a lot that goes into it, man. When like getting over a heartbreak, man. I love this topic tonight because it's like I like talking to different people and hearing how they get over this stuff, right? Because everybody's a little bit different in what they do.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Some people just like to get around friends real quick. You know what I'm saying? Um, eventually I work myself up, not after too long, but eventually I ain't again, that's my one toxic trait about a breakup is that I will have unattached sex with somebody pretty quick after a breakup.
Mhm.
I told the story last week. I told the story last week about me and my lady that I was dating in college and that she ended up getting with a good friend of mine. You know what I did the day that I found out that she was leaving me and getting with him? That same day, I had sex with another chick that I knew was feeling me, that I was like just kind of pushing off because I was in a relationship. But the moment that I found it, oh, we're not together no more. Okay, cool. It's actually, some coochie out here for me. Don't get
And
it
how
fucked
did that make you feel?
Right. How did that? I was about to say that same
up.
thing.
Don't get it fucked up. It was let me give her, shout out to, I mean, my wife is my wife, but that got me through what I needed to get through. Don't get it fucked up.
Yeah, right.
No, because like, and then when we speak of heartbreaks and like the phases you have to go through, like, this may be a little toxic and this may be against like what you're supposed to say, but I actually think like rebounds are like a great tool to get through a heartbreak.
Well, yeah, I
Like,
think if you
okay,
had pacifier.
when I can't think about a heartbreak, like, dang, I had this one rebound that really like I probably would have never got through it without him.
And
You
right.
know,
And
but
Yes,
you
you would
it
have.
ended
That's
up going,
crazy.
it ended up going like toxic, of course,
Exactly.
because you can't be having like sex with somebody and thinking that feelings aren't gonna arise.
Mhm.
right.
That's why I
Yeah,
feel like y'all must have been like pacifier babies. Like
I
you
was
need to
not
just
a
cry
fighter.
and get you can cry and it will pass and you'll be fine because like that's pacifying. Like you're just literally saying, okay, well, like suck your thumb or suck your mom's titty or something, but like you don't have to do that. You literally just okay, well. But I also feel like more than we can even possibly like perceive, like I think astrology plays a big part into this. Like some people's signs are fixed, and I know like the people that be having fixed signs, they be in that space. Like I gotta, no, I can't accept this, or I gotta feel through this, and like versus like somebody that's not a fixed sign could easily just like be like, okay, well, and keep it pushing. So I feel like astrology really plays into that, especially like whatever your moon sign is.
Yeah,
No.
for me, and I haven't had very many heartbreaks to be 100% honest. But in
Mhm.
the time, I think I've had two. But in those times, both times, it was casual sex that kind of was a bridge to kind of get me on through to the next chapter. Let's just have some. Let me find somebody
Yeah,
that's like cool. Let me have some casual sex.
get them off my mind.
Yes,
Like literally, you just need because sometimes there has to be like a distraction part, like
yes.
especially if somebody who like you've been with and like this is who's been like assuming most of your time and you're like shifting to a whole new thing. It could be hard. So there can be an adjustment, but
Isn't that like the obvious like bad thing to do?
T
to just
Will said. T Will said. Nay co-signing. Love it. Rebounds get things moving. Occupy the mind. Find a little happiness and start moving on. Facts. That's it right
Not
there.
fine.
That's it right there. That's it.
No, I
Just
swear, I be literally preaching to
happiness.
my
Just
friend, don't do this. Like, I don't believe it, please.
okay, but you gotta have like okay, so
You don't
I
have
mean
to.
it just
That's for
depends.
some people. Some people it helps, some people it don't help. You just gotta know who you are. Or you just gotta go through it and find out. But
Because I'm considering too, like, what about the person? Like, what if there's like, because I've literally seen that, like, this person is rebounding with this person. And then now the other person that was not thinking of you as a rebound, like, they genuinely are trying to build some shit with you, genuinely interested. You're selfishly operating from your root chakra and coming like that, bitch, you deserve the
oh,
gulag.
and I'm
As far as
coming
I'm
hard.
concerned, you
Pause.
need to go
Oh
to the
my
gulag,
gosh, not
straight to the
coming
goo.
on hard.
You
Not
need to go
coming on
straight to the
hard
goo.
because that person didn't have the right discernment. They didn't have the right discernment not to be fucking with me. Okay. So
Wait,
like
Mm.
we
wait,
both
homie.
nobody
Y'all
was
be fooling
nobody
people.
forced each other here. Nobody's
No,
free
y'all
wills
fooled
were
them. You were
infringed
fooling the
upon.
person.
Nobody's free wills were infringed upon. Okay. Like if you meet a
You
woman,
know.
you're not trying to settle down, okay, just like, you know,
Right.
and like,
as long as they communicated it, it shouldn't be a problem.
Right.
That's the part though. Do you communicate that and say like literally not intentional? I just got
I
some
didn't
shit.
communicate that.
And
But
then
if
who
he
does? Who actually
to
says
ask,
that? No.
if he
Some
wanted
people
to
do.
know,
I do.
if he
Yeah, but
wanted
are
to
you
know,
a rebound kind of person? Do you dive into rebounds though?
huh?
I'm saying Torian said he'll have that conversation, but are you a rebound person? Because 8 times out of 10, the rebound people are not ever gonna have a conversation.
No, because I'm not looking for that. Like, because people who are looking for like relationships and shit, they should have those conversations. But I'm not looking for that. So if I'm just like chilling,
No.
like we're just chilling. But I feel like it's different. Like it's easier for a man to want to get with a girl like who's in that kind of mindset of like, you know, oh, okay, she's not looking for much more, you know, until like he realizes how fire you are, and then it's like, oh shit, okay, I think
And then you need to
this
rebound from her.
or
And now you need
this
another
bitch is
rebound.
this bitch is still not with it. And so at that time, that's when like things just stop aligning. Like I said, my shit did get a little like, you know, a little toxic-y.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Yeah, but that's
Doing
definitely
something.
still like,
There might be a
but I still
conversation.
love and appreciate him. Like, because like when I say he did get me through my heartbreak, and I really did like care for him though. I still cared and have feelings for him. But it was at a time where my heart was gone. Okay, my heart was gone. I'm sorry. I couldn't have loved you if I tried. I couldn't love you if I tried.
You gotta be locked in
that at all to him.
yourself, and your heart is even.
Did I say that at all? He knew what the fuck was up because he was actually a Pisces. So like he would be very like open with his emotions.
And Pisces take it hard. They be taking us so hard.
I'm like, oh, I actually love Pisces, man.
Uh-oh.
Let me stop.
Let
me stop because I've actually only had one Pisces man, but I would like to have another one.
Pisces man.
You said what?
You don't need no Pisces man.
Okay, you know what? Okay, let me just say this let me just put the crew on blast. We need to like set some time because we haven't done a Friday sex show in probably at least a year, more than a year.
It's been a long while.
I know. We can maybe pre-record one, whatever we need to do. We need to do a Friday sex show because yeah, there's some things there that we need to talk about, right? That y'all just brought up that made me think about a show. Look, they said not a Pisces, right? Everybody going in.
Said that?
Tierra. Leave that water sign alone, ma'am.
And you know what the song is for the shout out to you know what? First of all, let me back up a little bit. People started saying, and first of all, let me give props to Rihanna. I thought she had a great Super Bowl halftime show. She got the baby. Yes. Shout out to the new baby. She dropped pictures of the baby of the current baby. So shout out to Rihanna, right? We're happy for her and ASAP. But people started blaspheming online by saying that they didn't think Usher had enough songs to do a Super Bowl halftime. The fuck?
And somebody said I look like pop hits. I'm like, what do you mean? He had
what kind of hits it is? Usher got enough of whatever.
I hope he do Super Bowl next year. People have been really saying it, and I even like.
I didn't see people talking about Usher, but I did see people talking about Ye. They were like, "Oh, if he didn't fuck up shit, like, cause she performed right now and all of your lights." And I was like, I wonder if Ye had to clear this, or was it like on some whole shit where like they could just use his shit?
Yeah, I don't know. People are getting carried away. Like, I don't think Usher should do a Super Bowl halftime.
I feel like they should make it a Super Bowl halftime, but I mean, I don't really watch. I haven't watched the Super Bowl.
They were making it seem like he couldn't do it. I'm like, he can.
Yeah, they were saying like,
do it. Don't get it fucked up.
I feel like he shouldn't. I don't know.
He doesn't do it, but like he could easily do it though. Let's not.
Yeah, I mean, he could, especially if they got Rihanna. Because I'll be honest and saying like that was a weak halftime performance.
Ooh.
Like, it was very weak, and like people are like gung ho on the fact that she was pregnant, but it was so like not entertaining, in my opinion.
Pregnant though, Lionel.
Yeah, but I mean, get somebody else to do it. It's like it just wasn't that entertaining.
That was very entertaining.
Great, I think. I think the songs were great, but I guess when you're thinking like in terms of like a performance, it definitely wasn't like, you know.
I mean, it was because her dancers was giving it, even though she wasn't.
Her,
It's like
her definitely doing a lot of
you ever
work.
get life off of that because they was just eating it. I'm like, yes.
No, I've literally lived for the halftime performance since I was like a kid, and like literally, this was like one of the most underwhelming halftime performances I've seen. Especially with the anticipation, I wasn't anticipating much anyway because I've seen Rihanna live. I don't like Rihanna live at all. Like she can like ultimately, it's not like she writes music, she don't produce the track. Like she gets the song and then like sings it, and so it's just like that's not. It's not even real artistry. It's not like she's a performer either. So I don't know. I think she's a fly girl. She's a really cool girl.
She's an artist. She's not a performer. Bro.
You think she's an artist? A recording artist. Like she literally records what people give her, you know?
Right. So she's a recording artist.
Exactly. And so that's why I feel like it takes real at least be a performer, at least like really be a performer to like do the Super Bowl. Like that's like they said, it's the biggest stage. Like you gotta be really picky and choosy with who you have on that hoe.
I get you saying that. But I mean she gave a great show for who she is.
I feel like even her Fenty should be like more entertaining than that. Like it's just like I don't know. It wasn't my favorite halftime. Not even close.
Ooh,
I mean,
Chad said
performance wise for everything. Because I'm like everything. I'm like the stage was dope.
Yeah, the stage design was cool, but she should have fucked that stage design up. She should have fucked it up. Like that stage design was sick, and then even like the look, I'll fuck up your looks. Like I don't know, just like everything was underwhelming. It was there, but it wasn't like I didn't feel anything. There were no moments at all. Like when you think about Beyonce and Bruno Mars, they weren't even headlining that show. That's one of my favorite fucking shows. You think of Michael Jackson standing on the stage, bitch, for 10 minutes, and these hoes just
stood there.
Just stood there. It's a moment. Like we're not gonna play on that stage, for real, because that is an accolade. And like, yay, she was totally good.
Hold on, Tierra came for you, Lionel.
Oh, right, hater.
That is not a hate. It's not hate. It's real. It's real criticism, like constructive to the Super Bowl and to Jay-Z because he's putting this shit together. It's just like we don't water this shit down now just because this person's cool or because you have a connection to them. Like the halftime should be like a real show, you know? You feel like that was entertaining? You feel like what was your favorite moment? The dancers, that's fucked up to say because she did a whole 13-minute set. Like, what was your moment?
I mean,
Tierra, I need to ask you a question, Tierra. Do you like the song from Tyrese, Signs of Love Making? Because he does got a verse that says, I met a Scorpio. She had no limits to where she go. So damn sexual. He listen.
What are you doing?
She said, Tyrese, are you ready for me? Listen, that was my list. That Tyrese song, Signs of Love Making, that was the shit.
See, the fact that somebody was praying for somebody else to come out during that set, like that says a lot. Like when there's like halftime, like we don't even want nobody else to come out when it's like a popping show. There's no hate to Rihanna. Congratulations on her baby, but like you should have totally been just like in the stands watching.
There you go. I'm just saying. I thought it was okay. It wasn't obviously. It wasn't better than Prince. It wasn't better than Beyonce. All that shit. It wasn't better than last year with Dr. Dre and Snoop and all of that. But it was dope. It was good. It wasn't bad. It just, it wasn't.
I don't think it was bad. I think like that's why I feel like underwhelming. No, I don't think it was bad. That's why I think like underwhelming is the perfect word. Like it was just like it was like okay. Like what else? Please give me something.
Like the whole big thing was that she was pregnant again. I think that was like the big thing of that performance. That like,
we don't need the Super Bowl for that. That's insane. Like that's insane.
The whole set. Well, I seen this girl TikTok break it down, which I thought it was what she was saying, but like the whole thing of the performance was to be the whole that she was pregnant, but like Rihanna was this red because she's like this, she's the
red blood cell.
she basically is the woman's, reproductive, and dancers were all like the sperm and stuff, like they like going and fighting, and like that's why she's doing the raises, and the songs play with it, everything. It was a whole little breakdown. I was like, damn, I didn't think of it like that.
I would have given it to Doja Cat before Rihanna. Doja Cat would have been much more entertaining.
Doja
Don't
Cat.
even speak of Doja because I'm still mad at her for not fucking coming to the Weeknd's concert. Like,
Girl,
I'll
she
never
had surgery.
I'll never
No, she's a
forgive her.
really entertaining performer.
No, I really wish, like, if she would have opened for the Weeknd, that shit would have been amazing.
Did y'all see people were hating on my girl Trina? Trina had a recent.
happened with
I
Trina?
don't know what it was
That's
at.
genius. I was like, ooh.
This was at a Trina shit. Let me not say that. They said this was a Trina I don't think this was a Trina concert. I think
This may have
Trina
been
was
Houston.
on. I think this was on the card. You know how they like what they do now for like these 90s and 2000 cards is they'll have like 12 acts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It'll be a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it was not packed for her. But let's watch a little bit of this.
it's like the Millennium Tour.
Facts.
Mhm.
Let's
I'm never going to a Trina concert ever again. Half the stadium start.
A lot of people started leaving.
Here we go again. And now you telling me that you was just a friend.
What the? What
I
the?
can't take this no. Here we go. Now here we go again.
Yeah, listen,
Is that real?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have been lit in there just because, like, those are a lot of my favorite Trina songs. And, like, I'd have been right there. I would have been.
You can stream that, Naomi.
Like,
You can
what you
stream
said.
that. See,
Let me
like,
get up on what you said.
you can stream your song. It's gonna sound better. I know for a fact, like for an artist to get me to come to their show, like you have to be able to give a show. Like I would never pay money just because I like this song. Like there's only certain artists I would ever pay to see live. Like no, they got this shit fucked up. Some artists shouldn't even be able to tour. Period.
I mean, are you going? Well, it depends on the artist because some people I'm really going to see them like just hear them live, sing live. Versus like
to sing live is a performance too. Yeah, to be able to sing.
Walker because they like she not giving a show. I'm like I mean she gave what I wanted. Like as long as she's
but to be able to sing is a thing.
I wasn't expecting her to be dancing around the motherfucking stage.
No, not even dancing, but because to sing is a thing. If you can sing live, that is a show. Like, because there are singers, that's the thing. But if, like, I don't know, it's just like, why would you pay to see Trina live? Like, what do you get out of that?
See that ass?
Yeah.
You can get mad that some people like Trina.
No, not even. That was a horrible show.
Pull over that ass.
Did you hear that? That
I'm
was
not really
horrible.
I'm not really a person who likes to spend money on an artist. Like if it's like not one of my favorite artists, if I don't feel like I'm gonna know every single song that is performed, I don't think I should be at that concert. So it would definitely, but sometimes you can't fuck with an artist. Like I'm sure there are people that actually do have a lot of favorite Trina songs.
Well, it wouldn't be in the stadium. It shouldn't be in the stadium though. Like I don't know, because then that doesn't do the artist justice. Like then it's gonna come out like this. That's gonna happen for sure.
No, but maybe this is some last minute shit. Like okay, she just got added to the set list. I'm coming out here.
But they were in Houston like last weekend or the weekend before my cousin went, and then a lot of people were walking on Rick Ross's set too because he was in like a part of that like lineup. But it's like who would pay to go see Trina and Rick Ross and they said T.I. did great, but you have to be very decisive.
I'm like that. Like
look at that arena.
Very hard South lineup. I feel like that shit would definitely hit. I'm not really a Rick Ross fan myself, but T.I. and Trina would be like a great. Like wow.
And who else was there? Jeezy was there.
Yeah, Jeezy was like one of the headliners.
Oh, like so the niggas, yeah.
Cause that's why I'm like wondering like where Trina was at. Cause I seen like the video and somebody said like that was like they said that was just the crowd, but somebody had posted the same concert Jeezy was performing. It was like hella people there. So I'm like, I wonder if this was before
Yeah,
or
like she
after
was.
Jeezy. Yeah. Come on, that is making it seem like nobody was there, but like it could have been like she was like the real opener. So like everybody don't really get there till
But people were still leaving though.
the headliner. They probably was going to the bathroom. We don't know. Or cause to the concession. Shit. They like, well, shit.
Let me go grab a drink.
And that's something. Like, absolutely not. If I'm rocking the stage, you gotta be in your fucking seats or be on your feet rocking.
They were there to see Weezy. They ain't there to see Trina. But the people that was there to see Trina was on that show.
So I went to 2 concerts that I think are apropos for this conversation. I went to a No Limit concert. This is when Snoop Dogg was with No Limit. This is in the early 2000s. I'm an old head.
Okay.
This is like No Limit. Snoop Dogg is with him. Early 2000s, right? This is like all like everything is like jumping. But you know who else was on that show? Was fucking Genuine for like no reason. And he tore that bitch down, nigga.
But to this day, he give a show. To this day.
Genuine tore that motherfucker down, right?
As he
and
should.
Then the show, it was a Jay-Z concert. It was when he came out. I think this is volume 3, I think. I think this is the shit with like whatever. Anyway, it was a Jay-Z concert. But it was Jay-Z and Jeezy. They like Jeezy was the one. Jay-Z was the main event. But you know who else was on that concert?
Was it
Wayne? Trey Songz. And this is when he had just came out with Say I. Say I had just came out.
Who?
That's a hot concert.
Trey Songz.
Oh, Trey Songz.
Jay-Z and Trey Songz. You said Jay-Z or Jeezy?
It was Jay-Z, Jeezy, and Trey Songz.
Oh, okay, wow.
Yeah, and Say I had just came out. So
that must have been the same time as Magna Carta Holy Grail, and that's actually one of my favorite.
Nigga, listen, understand me though. Trey Songz tore that bitch down with that Say I shit. Cause he was out there like giving ladies
drinks at the bar,
like pouring his damn
like Say I.
He would just pouring it in their mouth. They were just like coming up to the stage with their mouth wide open. He would just like pouring it in their mouth, and they would just say, "Nah."
That was the time they.
Oh, it was crazy. I was like, "Oh, this nigga's tearing this motherfucker down right now."
It was on a high.
But I feel like Jay-Z is not a great like show either. Like I know when I saw On the Run, like I was like, whenever Beyonce kind of be like jaw dropping, of course. But then like when Jay-Z, like, and I love Hov, but it was just like underwhelming. It's like, damn, like please.
No, I feel like I should have went to the On the Run tour because I feel like Beyonce would definitely be more appealing with Jay-Z for me, just because I really fuck with Jay-Z. But I don't need some performance, even though of course I like Beyonce, but like if I'm getting Jay-Z, and I would be getting that Carter's album.
When I saw Jay, he was the headliner, so he crushed that motherfucker. I ain't gonna stunt. Jeezy opened up, and Jeezy did all his trap shit, right? And this is when I was living in the DFW, so we was at the Dallas Mavericks arena. So niggas was passing big blunts around in that motherfucker. Jeezy crushed that shit. This is like 2000 and this is like when Jay-Z came out with Blueprint 3. So whatever year that was.
Like 2008, 2009.
There you go. So
2008.
Yeah, this is Blueprint 3 time. So Jeezy crushed that shit when he opened it. Then fucking Trey Songz comes out, Say Eyes out. He got whatever else he got too.
He was popping Poppington at that time. He was real.
Yes,
oh my gosh, he had my heart girl throbbing.
It was crazy in that bitch. And then Jay-Z came out and started off with his old shit and worked up to the damn Blueprint 3. And you know, Blueprint 3, like the big, what were the big tracks from Blueprint 3? It was let me pull it up. Hold on. But he had like 2 big ass tracks from Blueprint 3.
That does not come from cancers, T-Will, in the comments. Cancers are not ones to be abused. Okay?
Hilarious, by the way.
Run This Town, Empire State of Mind. That's that.
Yeah, Empire State of Mind was big as shit at that time. and run this down.
Now she needs to do some real life or something. Oh my god, I just tapped into the comments and they're hilarious.
Oh, on to the next one was on that album. So yeah, if you was getting on that Heartbreak.
No, Watch the Throne is a great concert, but you know why? Because Ye did the beats. You know why it's great? Because Ye did the beats and Ye was there. Like literally, I love her, but that's just not a show that I would, especially after had seen him live. I'm just, I would never have paid.
And that Death of Auto Tune was on Blueprint 3 as well. I think that was the first shit he did from the Blueprint Tune. Because he was like la 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 la, hey, good. That shit. Listen, that shit was crazy. But listen. You know, it's always interesting though when because I thought it was interesting back in the day when they put Genuine on a damn No Limit tour, and then when you got Jay-Z and Jeezy, and in between that you put you just say fuck it, we gonna throw Trey Songz in between Young Jeezy and Jay-Z. That's crazy.
I feel like that's necessary. Like you would have had two. It would have been like two crackers, you know, like those cookies. They got the cookie, then the cream, and the cookie. We had to have the cream there, which was like the Trey Songz. I thought it was like cookie, back to back. Like just two trap stars. So that was good. That was like great thinking.
Nigga said I'm Jewish. Are you really Jewish? Oh, he's saying I'm Jewish. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying there. All right, man. Let's get ready to get up out of here for tonight, man. We had a good time tonight, man. I don't know. Listen, I think what we learned tonight about getting over breakups is that everybody is different, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever it takes for you in particular to get over the breakup, that's what you need to do. But get over it. Do not choose violence, obviously, right? We've said that for tonight. You should just like do whatever it is in yourself to like mend those fences and get over that particular situation and continue to move on in your life. Because trust me, as everybody has said in the chat, on the other side of that breakup, trust me, it's a great time, man. It's new life, it's new things to explore. And it's beautiful. On the other side of that, I know at the time it's hard. Pause. But on the other side of it, though, trust me, it's a lot of life, man. Like I can remember my first heartbreak, and it was tough. But on the other end of it, man, it's so much, you know what I'm saying? And like when you look back at it, Naomi said it early in the show. When you look back at that shit, you're like, you know what? That wasn't even that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't even that bad. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it happens, though. Jordan in the chat said it. That like at the time when you're going through it, it feels like death. But trust me, man, if you can just endure for a little bit, on the other side of that, you will be okay. Trust me, you will be okay. Do not choose violence. You dig? Let me make sure that we send out prayers to everybody who was involved in the shooting that happened yesterday at Michigan State University. Make sure that we keep them in our prayers, right? We don't want to continue seeing this in our country especially at college campuses, right? Where people are going there to try to better themselves. These are supposed to be institutions of higher learning. We don't want people. We don't want people getting shot anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But especially there where there are kids there who are going, who like parents send their kids to these places to get a higher education. So we definitely don't want to see it there. Make sure I give a rest in peace. This year is the 50th. We're celebrating the 50-year birthday of hip hop. We got to say rest in peace.
Oh,
yes. We got to say rest. Technically, August 11th is the birthday of hip hop, so we're gonna have a great show on that day. But anyway, I gotta say rest in peace. We just lost a member of De La Soul, Dove, aka Trugo. De La Soul is one of my favorite groups of all time. Me, myself, and I. So shout out to De La Soul for that, man.
While you're on this tip, let me say, y'all get into The Last Poets. That's what I'm about to get into right now. Like I've been hearing about them the past week.
Yes, sir.
Apparently The Last Poets are like the real shit. So get into The Last Poets. Let's do our homework together and we'll be able to talk about it at some point. So get into The Last Poets for real. Look them up, get into it.
Yeah. So, we gotta make sure we represent for that. It was a couple songs that came out. This is I think I don't know what the anniversary is. This is the 25th anniversary of the Tupac album, All Eyes on Me, which is like, I was like, God damn. I remember that shit came out. That was dope. And this is also the anniversary of, hold on, let me think of it. It's also the anniversary of a Nelly joint. What Nelly song is it?
Hot in here.
It's not Country Grammar. It's not Hot in Here. Oh, it's the If You Want to Come and Take a Ride with Me shit.
Ah, such a fucking vibe.
Yes, that shit came out like, I think it was like on like a couple days ago. It made like the 13th or 15th year of that song. If you want to come and take a ride with me,
No, that's such a vibe for real.
I can imagine. I can remember the time when Nelly was hot, and I was really such a kid. Like, I was like,
I could recognize that he was popping though. I was like, okay, this is another house.
No, fact, I remember seeing the video. It's going down, baby.
Right, another hot song. I'm like, oh, okay.
No, we was literally at the playground. I feel like.
He said after the playground.
I love hip hop because it's so like, I don't know, they transmuted real like their actual experiences into the flyest shit on the planet. I mean, hip hop is
I don't talk that talk.
Like hip hop is so cool in that way because it's not like it's like it didn't start off talking about bad like money and all this shit. It's like I feel like at one point it wasn't even that lucrative to be in hip hop, but they were like transforming their actual experiences into like
still not that lucrative to be in hip hop.
The flyest shit on the planet though, like literally the sway of cultures, many cultures, and that's just beautiful. And we have to like look at that and recognize what the fuck we can do. So
yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That song was released February 13th, 2001. Wow. If you want to come and take a ride with me.
Wow, we were 6.
No, I knew it because I was 7. But yeah.
Yeah, if you want
I knew I was the same as my son. I literally remember like that shit.
Hey, it must be the money.
That means it was a moment. It made you remember. You knew where you was when that digital dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
I remember like all the hot songs that were coming out because in 2001 or 2002, Get Rich or Die Trying came out. Like I remember that being like a hot moment. Like, yeah.
People don't understand like how big 50 was when Get Rich or Die Trying came out. That shit
was like big because like literally that
changed everything.
Was that the album that had Hate It or Love It?
No.
That came later.
Wow.
No, that's not even on the album. Richard
Dot like a red CD.
I think I was afraid of that album.
This was back when we were listening to
it had Die in it. And it had like the bullet hole. I was like, okay, this isn't for me, clearly. But I
remember I only listened to that CD because it was Quincy Clark. He was in my first grade, my second grade class. And he had it on CD, and we were literally in Sinners listening to that shit.
Wow, Sinners. Come on, Sinners.
Get Rich or Die Trying, that got In the Club on it. So that's a classic.
Okay.
Yeah.
It also got 21 Questions on it, which is a
21 Questions.
I just put 21 Questions on my phone because, like, wow, that's just, I love that song.
He's doing so well in his career to this day.
Are you mad? Because I'm mad. And he got Megan Good in there. Shout out to me. Listen, let me say this. Okay, we get ready to wrap up the show up. Yeah. Megan Good. I know she was married to a pastor for a long time, but shit, she back out there showing them titties and that body after she divorced that pastor. She like, fuck that nigga. Let me show these
titties. Too.
Yeah, she like, let me show these titties in his ass. Let me let niggas know. Shit, don't get it fucked up. I still got these titties in his ass.
I can't wait till we have a hip hop episode.
Listen, August 11th is the birthday of hip hop. Hip hop turns 50 on August the 11th. We gonna turn up for that. Don't get it fucked up. All right, man. We out here for the night, man. Y'all make sure y'all rate, comment, subscribe, all of that fly stuff. We do appreciate it, man. Shout out to Torian for getting that TikTok popping for us, man. Y'all can go over there. What's the TikTok one more time, Torian?
No Strings Pod.
No Strings POD for the people in the back.
Mm-hmm.
With it. You did what I'm saying. Hit up Naomi if you're looking for some jewelry. You see it on the screen.
Period. Go follow me on Instagram. Go get you some gold. Hey, period.
And she does the custom pieces. So if you got something in mind, you can just hit her up. Yo, this is what I'm thinking. And she's your jeweler. That's your jeweler right there.
Jeweler. You want some certain stones? You feeling a certain gemstone? Like you want to have your little connection? Hit me up. Or just stay tuned, okay? Here, 2023, things is in the works.
Right.
So just stay tuned.
Big shit popping and little shit stopping. You dig? Lionel just did the whole show from the damn bathroom sink. Okay.
Because I wanted to have my mirror in the background.
I'm just saying, we need to acknowledge that though. We need to acknowledge what just happened, Lionel. God damn it.
Yes.
That.
Yes. I wanted a mirror in my background for you guys. It's love.
Love. Shout out to Torian, man. He can. What shirt you got on for us tonight, Torian? What is that?
Mariah Carey. No.
Oh, shit. Shout out to Mariah Carey. Bobby Womack's on the radio.
Yeah, okay.
We out here for the night, man. Y'all, thank y'all for rocking with us, man. Hit us up on our Instagram, on our Facebook, on our TikTok, man. Y'all show us some love over there too. We'll be back next week, man, to end Black History Month. Oh, hold on. Everybody stop. How the hell could y'all let me almost get through a show in Black History Month? And I don't play the goddamn song that we supposed to play. So we gonna end tonight on this song for Black History Month. Y'all almost let me get away with this. We out of here. Peace.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.